Breeze and Trenton, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Reverman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlyle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, Southern OBGYN Associates, St. Joseph Hospital Breeze, Med Plus Physical Medicine and Brett's Wildlife Lodge, Legacy Place, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman and Hardy's locations in Breeze and Carlisle, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial Representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and Area CC Food Marts.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome into the Dairy King broadcast booth here this afternoon. Dairy King with locations in Breeze and in Trenton. I am Greg Meyer here from the Highland High School, the 32nd annual Scott Credit Union Highland Girls Tournament. We get ready for game 2 of 4 on the docket today on Max 96.7. Here's we got Triad with a record of 7-9, 2-4 in the Mississippi Valley Conference, taking on the Central Lady Cougars with a 16-2 record, 6-0 in the Kokia Conference. Cougars have won 5 in a row entering this game. The Lady Knights have lost 5 of 6 entering this basketball game here this evening, or this afternoon. Check that. We got a couple of scores here for you from our previous games here today at the Highland Girls Tournament. Westland fell to Salem in the early game today. Westland fell to Civic Memorial in the earlier game today, 62-16. Nashville just beat Salem 40-37. And that leads us up to right here, Central and Triad. We're going to take our first commercial break here on the Spectrum Business pregame. When we come back, we'll break down this matchup a little bit between the Lady Knights of Triad and the Lady Cougars of Central. You're listening to high school girls basketball in the Highland Tournament on Max 96.7.
Sound familiar? A flat tire in the middle of nowhere? Car keys locked in the car? Or a battery that needs a jump start? You're stranded on the side of the road and need emergency roadside assistance to get your car moving. Call Benoff Insurance in Breeze and Trenton about roadside rescue coverage from Beacon Insurance that's available to everyone who has a personal auto policy with Beacon Insurance. Roadside rescue will save your day with 24/7 roadside assistance at no extra cost to you if you have comprehensive coverage. Call Benoff Insurance, your Beacon Insurance agency, today at 526-4888.
Is the all-new Chevy Silverado the right truck for you? Hi, Colby Voss at K&J Chevrolet in Carlisle. The all-new Chevy Silverado has the comfort and conveniences you expect from a Chevy, plus the performance and handling you need. We have several new trucks to choose from, and if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Stop by K&J Chevrolet and drive a Silverado and see for yourself what a tremendous value we offer and what the hype is all about. K&J Chevrolet in Carlisle, just west of town on Old Route 50. Chevrolet, find new roads.
Are you one of those people who makes New Year's resolutions? I used to make them, but it just made me feel so doggone bad when I didn't keep them. Hi, this is A.G. Becker, and I've come up with an alternative. Instead of making resolutions like, I'm going to lose 20 pounds, or I'm going to work out every day for 30 minutes, or I'm going to ask the boss for a raise, make some fun resolutions that are easier to keep, like, I'm going to do something fun every weekend, or I'm going to treat myself to dessert once a day, or I'm going to hang out more with my friends. And here's one more resolution that's easy to keep. Resolve to treat yourself and the people you love to the beautiful jewelry of Becker's. Nothing will perk your day up like putting on a brand new piece of jewelry or giving someone a great gift from Becker Jewelers. And here's my resolution, and I promise to keep it. You'll always get great quality, a great value, and service second to none. Have a great 2018.
You found Max 96.7.
Welcome back into the Dairy King broadcast booth here at Highland High School. 32nd annual Highland Girls Tournament here, brought to you by Scott Credit Union. We welcome back you into the Spectrum Business pregame here. About 9 minutes away, a little over 9 minutes away from your hometown, proud Carlyle IG opening tip-off, and your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lineups coming up as well. But we're going to break down this match a little bit between these two ball clubs here this afternoon. Triad enters with a record of 7-9 on the season. They are 2-4 in Mississippi Valley Conference play. They have lost 5 of 6 games entering this one here this afternoon. Head coach is Stephanie Pottis, who's in her 3rd year as the head coach at Triad High School. Triad's last game out was a 50-46 road loss, a conference loss to Mascoutah. It gave them their fourth conference loss of the season and their 5th loss in 6 games after that loss on Monday night. Triad scoring about 40 points per game on the year and giving about 43 points per game on the year. Their top scorer is not a starter either. That's the thing, too. She comes off the bench. Heather Road is at 9.3 points per game. Allie Barsich is at 8.6 points per game. And then Callie Miller at 6 points. Team high 7 rebounds per game. And Krista Cochran is just at 6 points per game as well. The Lady Knights' top 4 scorers entering this game here this afternoon. So those are the 4 girls you're going to have to keep your eye on there in Rude, along with Barsich, Cochran, and Miller are the 4 girls that do the bulk of the scoring for Triad. On the other side, the Lady Cougars are 16-2 on the year, 6-0 in the Cahokia Conference. They have won 5 in a row entering this game here this afternoon. Head coach Nathan Reeder is in his 13th year as head coach. He has compiled a 301-85 record over his first 12 seasons. Lady Cougars' last game out was a road conference win at Salem, a game you heard here on Monday night on Max, a 63-27 victory. Lady Cougars were led in scoring by Faye Meisler's 26 points. Allie Fairman chipped in 15 points to be the top 2 scorers for the Lady Cougars on that game on Monday night. The Lady Cougars are entering this game scoring about 46 points per game and giving about 31 points per game on the season. Meisner at 15 points per game. Newkirk's at 11 points per game. Wesselman, Fairman each at 6 points per game. The top 4 scorers for the Lady Cougars entering this game here today between the Lady Knights and the Lady Cougars here of Triad at Highland here in the first round game. The winner of this game here this afternoon will be the winner will play at 8:30 on Monday night. The loser will play at 5:30 against the winner or loser of our game that we're going to have here on Max as well. Next, Okawville Carlyle following us after this one here between the Lady Cougars and the Triad Lady Knights. We're going to take another break here on the Spectrum Business pregame. When we come back, we have your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lineups. Your hometown proud Carlisle IG opening tip-off is coming up as well. You'll listen to high school girls basketball and the Highland and the 32nd annual Highland Girls Tournament here on Max 96.7.
A Shell expert is underwater to demonstrate the importance of protection. My partner will play your engine, menaced by performance-robbing gunk, and playing the engine gunk, 3 man-eating sharks. Don't worry, folks. His shark cage represents Shell nitrogen-enriched gasolines. Release the sharks! All 3 grades of Shell nitrogen-enriched gasolines act as a barrier that helps shield and protect critical engine parts. So go ahead, folks. Protect your engine with Shell nitrogen-enriched gasolines.
Fill up at your area clean and convenient CC Food Mart locations. Southern Bus and Mobility is your Brawnability dealer in Breeze. Southern Bus and Mobility stocks the most popular wheelchair-accessible vans from Brawnability, including lowered-floor minivans with side or rear entry ramps. In addition to personal wheelchair vans, Southern Bus and Mobility has a huge line of commercial buses, school buses, and mobility products to buy or rent. They also sell and can install wheelchair scooter lifts, hand controls, and special turning seats. Call 526-4131. Stop by east of Breeze on Old Route 50 or southernbusandmobility.com.
Plans for the 2017 growing season have begun, and in today's farm economy, production planning is an important step in managing financial risk. At Farm Credit Illinois, we know that risk management is more than understanding break-even production costs or yield and revenue expectations. It's providing the best risk management services to members through both prosperous and challenging times. I'm Kayla Knietman, Vice President of Risk Management at Farm Credit Illinois in Highland, serving Bond, Madison, Clinton, and Washington counties. As a member-driven financial cooperative, Farm Credit's staff has the expertise and industry knowledge farmers have come to rely on when choosing a crop insurance product. Our understanding of farming goes beyond products. It's forecasting and evaluating potential financial risk and recommending solutions to avoid or minimize negative effects on your farming business. Farm Credit Illinois is dedicated to helping farm families succeed today and tomorrow.
Companies are hiring again. That's good news. Bad news, you don't have the skills they're looking for. Kaskaskia College can fix that. KC's welding technology program can set you up with the skills industries are looking for. More good news, classes are available at KC's Trenton Center or Crisp Technology Center. Call Sean Morris at 545-3406. The demand is there, the pay is there. Where are you? Kaskaskia College, your future starts here.
When you put money in our bank, you started a chain reaction. We made an auto loan. A local car dealer sold a car. A car salesman got a commission. His wife bought groceries. The checker at the supermarket got a paycheck. You made that happen. Thanks. The First National Bank in Carlyle. A better way to bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at 1nbcarlyle.com.
You're on Max 96.7.
Back here in the Dairy King broadcast booth here this afternoon. Dairy King with locations in Breeze and Trenton. Greg Meyer here from the Highland Girls Midwinter Tournament here this afternoon as we're on game number 2 of our 4-game slate here today on Max 96.7. We got Triad Central right now here getting ready to begin here in about 3.5 minutes or so from your hometown proud Carlyle IG opening tip-off. Let's take a look, though, at your East Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lines. We'll start with the Triad Lady Knights to be the road team on the scoreboard, supporting their road black uniforms with the white lettering and the red trim. Their lineup will look like this. A 6-foot junior, number 1, is Callie Miller. A 5'7" senior, number 14, is Brooke Rensberger. A 5'6" junior, number 32, is Allie Barsich. A 5'7" junior, number 40, is Krista Cochran. And a 5'9" junior, number 42, is Miles. Head coach of the Triad Lady Knights is Stephanie Potts. Her assistants are Maggie Carlson, Bud Valino, and Barry Harris. The Lady Knights are 7-9 on the year, 2-4 in Mississippi Valley Conference play. They've lost 5 of 6 entering this game today. Head coach Stephanie Potts is in her 3rd year as the head coach of the Lady Knights. As I mentioned, will be the road team on the scoreboard with their road black uniforms with the white lettering and the red trim around the letters and the numbers. Lady Cougars will be the home team on the scoreboard supporting their home white uniforms. Their home white uniforms with the purple lettering and the black trim around the letters and numbers. Nathan Reeder's lineup will look like this. A 5'6" junior guard, number 10, is Allison Fairman. A 5'5" senior guard, number 13, is Olivia Wesselman. A 5'5" senior guard, number 14, is Faye Meisner. A 5'8" senior forward, number 22, is Clarice Jansen. And a 5'10" senior forward, number 23, is Carson Newkirk. Nathan Reeder is the head coach. His assistants are Kelly Schumacher, Angie Kohlbrecker, and Kelsey Carbian. The Lady Cougars will be in their home white uniforms with the purple lettering and the black trim around the letters and the numbers. The Lady Cougars own a 16-2 record on the year. They're 6-0 in the Cahokia Conference. They have won 5 in a row entering this game here this afternoon. Head coach Nathan Reeder is in his 13th season as the head coach at Central High School. Those are your starting 5. Miller, Rensberger, Barsich, Cochran, Cease. Lady Cougars will have Meisner, Wesselman, Fairman, Jansen, and Newkirk. We'll take one more break here on the Spectrum Business pregame. We come back, we're going to have your hometown proud Carlyle IG opening tip-off here between these two ball clubs. You're listening to the Highland Girls Tournament and the Central Lady Cougars on Max 96.7.
Reekman Brothers Farm Equipment has locations in Okawville, Centralia, and Breeze. Reekman Brothers sells the finest John Deere tractors, plus lawn and garden equipment and accessories. Reekman Brothers has been a part of the farming industry for over 83 years. Call Reekman Brothers for farm machinery and farmland auction services. 243-6186. Reekman Brothers, your John Deere dealer.
If you have joint or muscle pain, there is a solution. Let Dr. Schatz and the team of doctors at MedPlus alleviate your pain with safe, effective treatment. Their staff consists of a multi-specialty group of physicians, all working together to help you achieve lasting relief. Find out how natural medicines like Seraphin and Halogen make pain go away and keep it away. That's MedPlus at Carlisle's Northtown Plaza. Call today for a free consultation. 594-3671.
Good times are waiting at Brett's Wildlife Lodge and Winery, just north of Carlyle on Route 127. There's no better place to see live music than the Brett's Outdoor Stage, hosting bands every weekend. The kitchen at Brett's opens at 3 on Monday and Tuesday. They open for lunch at 11 Wednesday through Friday, and they have breakfast Saturday and Sunday starting at 8, with dinner available daily. Brett's Wildlife Lodge and Winery is a great spot for a meeting, a party, a get-together, or just to grab a bite to eat. Call 594-8830 or go to wildlifelodgeandwinery.com.
We're moments away from your hometown proud Carlisle IGA tip-off. This high school basketball broadcast on Max 96.7 is brought to you in part by Isaac Auto Body, Seaver Brothers Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Clinton Manor Living Center, Putker Construction, The Breeze and Trenton Dental Group, Nordyke Funeral Home, Prairie Farms Dairy, Tunya's Service Company, Fairman Garage Doors, Jansen Farm Equipment, Home Fashions, the Emeen Insurance Agency, Print Crazy, Silver Spoon Catering, and by Becker Jewelers, with locations in Breeze and Highland, and always online, beckerjewelers.com.
Back here, Greg Meyer in the Dairy King broadcast with Game 4 on the docket here, getting ready to tip things off here. Your hometown proud Carlyle IG opening tip-off here coming up. It's going to be Newkirk and Miller in the center circle. Lady Cougars going to move right to left here to begin the first half of play. And here we go. Your hometown proud Carlyle IG opening tip-off is controlled by Triad. Bringing it across the timeline with it right now. Barsich goes left wing for Cease. Cease now looking over the defense. On the left wing, hands it back off for Barsich on left wing. Now Barsich is going to dribble all the way across now to the right side of the floor, guarded tightly there by Olivia Wesselman. Bouncing on the right wing with it now to Rensberger, guarded tightly by Allison Fairman. Ilo look Miller now at the right elbow, bouncing it for Cease at the top of the key. Now Cease is going to dribble over to the right side of the floor, guarded tightly by Faye Meisner. Ball poked away by Meisner, and Triad turns it over for the first time. Meisner hands off for Olivia Wesselman now at the point. Westman will use the Clarice Jansen screen, go left wing for Allison Fairman. Now into the left corner there with it is Carson Newkirk. Newkirk now for Faye Meisner. Between the legs with a dribble. Now Jansen dribbling, surveying the defense, dumps down Wesselman inside, kick out, left wing three on the way for Carson Newkirk. Too strong that time. Rebound battle on the floor. Multiple bodies on it. And still loose. Wesselman comes out with it, kick out for Fairman. And they'll reset the offense. Now Newkirk with a touch again on the left wing. Now Meisner at the elbow. Hands off for Clarice Jansen at the point here with 6:50 to play in the first quarter. First quarter action brought to you by 10-Pin Antique Mall. Fairman now left wing for Newkirk. Newkirk going to whistle away from the basketball. An illegal screen was set by one of the Lady Cougars on the right side of the floor. They call it on Allison Fairman. Her first personal, first team foul on the Lady Cougars of the opening half of play. 6:44 to go here in the first half. Cease inbounding now for Brooke Rensberger. She's going to bring it across the timeline, guarded by Allison Fairman. Now at the right side of the floor with it. Surveys the defense, now hops it over on the right wing to Barsich. Barsich now dribbling down to the right side of the floor, and an offensive foul on Barsich. That's going to be her first and the second turnover for Triad. And Wesselman there to take the position, take the hit. Now Meisner back the other way for the Lady Cougars. We're still scoreless here in the opening period of play with 6:23 to go. Meisner hands off Wesselman left wing. Now dribbles all the way to the right side of the floor. Now Wesselman to the point. Still dribbling with it. Now Newkirk on the left side. She'll use the Clarice Jansen screen on the left wing. Newkirk trying to turn the corner, trying to lead for Jansen underneath, and the Lady Cougars now turned it over twice as well. We got one shot attempt, 4 turnovers between each team here. And then Fairman almost stole the pass to the sideline away, deflected out. It'll stay with Triad. 6:04 to play here in quarter number 1. Ceased inbound it. It's in now for Barsich just in front of the timeline. Barsich guarded tightly by Wesselman. Spinning in the lane. She traveled, didn't call it. Now kick out for Cease. Cease on the right wing. Pass inside. Stolen away by Jansen. Third turnover for Triad. Now for Faye Meisner. Meisner now off the Jansen screen. Stops the foul line. Leaves it for Jansen. Clarice trying to make some way inside. Shot up no good for Jansen, but she was hit on the arm, and I think they're going to call it on the floor. Foul's on 14. Brooke Rensberger, her first. Second team foul to be 2 shots. Jansen at the line. So Clarice Jansen to the free throw line. First one on the way. Good. 1-0 Lady Cougars here with 5:41 to go in the first period of play. Jansen with a toe on the line. Second free throw attempt here is on the way for Clarice. Too strong that time, and Cease clears the rebound. Throws it ahead. Cease then had it knocked out of her hands. Ball picked up there by Cochran. Now bouncing it back to Barsich. Barsic now at the point. 1-0 Lady Cougars with 5:23 to go. That's Cochran at the right elbow. Makes the handoffs, drives it. Had it knocked out of her hand, spinning in the lane. Shot was no good, but she traveled first in the fourth Triad turnover. So Triad has not attempted a field goal attempt yet. Have turned it over all 4 times that they've possessed it here with 5:17 to go in the first quarter. It's Lady Cougars 1-0 on your Honest Water scoreboard. Meisner brings it across the timeline now for the Lady Cougars. Newkirk swings it around the horn down to Fairman. Now back for Meisner. Right wing 3 on the way. Too strong that time, and Cochran clears the rebound. Allie Barsic brings it across the timeline. Guarded tightly by Olivia Westman. Bouncing for Cease at the left wing. Underneath. That's Rensberger. Shot up over Fairman. No good. Rebound. Deflected around. Still in play. Loose on the floor. And Hell Barrow's going to give it to the Lady Cougars. 1-0 still. 4:42 to play in the first quarter. Is 20 Alexis Klosterman on for the first time for the Lady Cougars. Fairman will get her first rest of the afternoon with 4:42 to play. Jansen now inbounding for Faye Meisner, and she'll bring it up. Across the timeline is Faye. Now it's for Clarice Jansen. Hand off, Klosterman left wing, off a couple of screens, right wing for Meisner. It's Wesselman. She ball fakes, and she traveled. So both teams now combined 0 for 4 from the field with 7 turnovers. Here with 4:26 to go in the first quarter. 1-0 Lady Cougars in this one so far. Bringing it up now is Barsic. Guarded tightly. Now she hit the floor, and she traveled with it. Wesselman's pressure defense forced the ball out of her hands, and they both went down to the ground to get Barsic now, and the Triad Lady Knights have turned it over for the 5th time. So far, it's been a war of attrition here. Both teams now with a combined 8 turnovers. First quarter action, 1-0 Lady Cougars with 4:10 to go. It's a Clarice Jansen free throw that's given the Lady Cougars an early lead. Fake at the right elbow, drives it in, shot up off window. By either team. Now, Barsic against Wesselman again across the timeline now. Brings it over to the right wing now for Krista Cochran. Cochran on the right block. Bounces it back out for Rensberger. 3-0 Lady Cougars with 3:40 to go in the first quarter. That's Cease with it on the right wing now. Now Rensberger. And she traveled. 6 turnovers. And we got a sub in. 24 Jordan Wilson on here for the first time. For Triad. Meisner brings it up. Wilson, just a junior. And then Meisner tried to pass it over to Klosterman, and Klosterman zigged when she's supposed to zag, and Lady Cougars now with 4 turnovers. Triad 7. Sloppy game here so far with 3:20 to go. 3-0 Lady Cougars out front here in this one. Wilson working against Wesselman. Gets it across. Now Wilson. Guarded tightly there. Now Wilson picks up the basketball on the right wing looking for help. Bouncing into the corner. That's Barsic. Barsic now spinning. Ball deflected away, but Barsic goes and corrals it on the right wing. Now back for Cease in the right corner. Cease now looking. It's a cutting Wilson. Shot up off window. Too strong that time, and Carson Newkirk comes flying in for the defensive rebound. Meisner with a full head of steam the other way. Between the legs with a dribble out to the left wing with 2:40 to go. 3-0. Lady Cougars first quarter action. Wesselman off the Jansen screen, trying to turn the corner whistle, and a blocking foul against Barsic. That's going to be her second personal, 3rd team foul on Triad here in the opening half of play. Riley Fandre on now for the first time. She wears number 5 for Triad. Inbound pass, over the head of Wesselman and into TJ Kreider's lap in the front row over there. And Lady Cougars now with 5 turnovers here through 1 quarter of play. We're not even through 1 quarter. Both teams with a combined 11 turnovers, and both teams combined a 1 of 5 from the 1 of 6 from the field, 1 of 2 at the line. 3-0 Lady Cougars, 2:30 to play. First quarter, Wilson gets it across the timeline, guarded by Olivia Wesselman. Wilson driving right to the hole. Right-handed layup is good for 2 for Jordan Wilson. 3-2 now with 2:18 to go. It's Faye Meisner. Wesselman. Klosterman, left wing. Looking over the defense, now it's Jansen at the top of the key. Clarice turning the corner, right-handed layup off glass. Jansen's got all 5 points here in the opening quarter for the Lady Cougars with 2 minutes to play, 5-2 Central. Cease across the timeline, guarded tightly by Clarice Jansen. Cease now picks up the dribble, ball deflected around, stolen away by Clarice Jansen. 7 triad turnovers. Now Wesselman going right to the 10, right-handed layup, good. 2 for Olivia Wesselman. 7-2 Lady Cougars, 1:35 to go here in the first period of play. Now Jordan Wilson for Cease on the right wing. Multiple bodies at the floor there. Meisner got tripped up. Cease. And she just double dribbled, traveled with it, whatever. Lady Cougar defense really amping things up. Triad's got 8 turnovers here with 1:22 to play in the first. Krista Cochran on for Cease. 7-2 with 1:20 to go on your Honest Water scoreboard. Lady Cougars leading Triad Lady Knights opening round game here for the Lady Cougars in the 32nd annual Scott Credit Union Highland Girls Tournament. That's Klosterman on the right wing. Refusing the Jansen screen. Klosterman now. Still dribbling with it. It's Newkirk. She ball fakes it, leaves it for Wesselman at the point with 1 minute to play. They swing around left wing for Meisner now. Meisner. Dribbling to the point now. She's going to get the screen on the right elbow from Jansen. Meisner jump stop, turns the corner, shot up off glass for 2. Ed Meisner was fouled. She'll go to the line for the +1. 9-2 Lady Cougars with 49 seconds to go here. Fouls on 5, Riley Fandre. That's her first 14 foul now on the Lady Knights here of the opening half of play. And Meisner with the opportunity to add to the lead is number 11, Abby Horseman, on for the first time for the Lady Cougars for Clarice Jansen. So Faye Meisner for the +1 opportunity at the free throw line. On the way, good. 10-2 Lady Cougars, 48 seconds to play here. Jordan Wilson will bring it across. Guarded tightly by Olivia Wesselman. Wilson gets it across the timeline at the right wing. Surveying the defense, now goes over to Cochran at the left side of the floor. Left wing now, she dribbles down to. Guarded by Abby Horseman. Bounce pass inside, intended for Fandre, and it's last deflected out by a Triad Knight's hand. Lady Knight's hand. That's now 9 Triad turnovers, and the Lady Cougars will have the ball with 28 seconds to play in the first quarter. This is game number 2 of 4 on the docket today on Max. We're going to have Carlyle and Okawville next. Modern Day later on tonight against Taylorville. Got Lady Cougars right now leading 10-2 with 18 seconds to play. Faye Meisner with the basketball. Already had the Westland girls game earlier this morning. They fell to Civic Memorial. The Warriors will play Salem on Monday night at 4 o'clock. Meisner off the screen. And with a hand-checking foul with 3 seconds to go, and that's the 15th foul now charged to Triad. Fouls on 40, Krista Cochran, and that's her first 15 foul. Meisner to inbound it on the sideline just in front of half court. Gets it in. Closer than 2 seconds. Underneath, shot up as the horn expires by Newkirk is short, no good. And after 1 quarter of play, it's the Central Lady Cougars 10, the Triad Lady Knights 2. You're listening to the Highland Girls Tournament, the Central Lady Cougars on Max 96.7.
Happy birthdays! That's what we deliver daily in the Women and Infants Center at HSHS St. Joseph's Hospital Breeze. Moms and dads receive the pampering they deserve at this special time in our modern birthing suites. New family members are welcomed into the world in a safe, soothing atmosphere by truly caring and competent professionals. If you're expecting more from your maternity care, check out our amenities at stjoebreeze.com or call 526-5423.
When's the last time you had your eyes checked, Schedule an eye exam today at Breeze Family Vision Center or Lebanon Optometric Center. I'm Dr. Claire Thorpe-Klinsky, and if it's been more than a year, you might need a new prescription. If you use a computer regularly or are suffering from allergies, those both can be causes of eye strain or fatigue. Schedule a complete eye health exam today to find out if your eyes are healthy. We may be able to detect glaucoma and other eye diseases early. At Breeze Family Vision and Lebanon Optometric Center, we examine more than just your vision.
Max 96.7.
Back here in the Dairy King broadcast booth here this afternoon. Lady Cougars lead after 1 quarter of play on your Honest Water scoreboard over Triad. 10-2 to be second quarter action. We're getting ready to begin. It'll be Triad basketball to begin the second quarter. Lady Cougars will file out Horseman, Jansen, Wesselman, Meisner, and Klosterman to begin the second quarter. Triad will bring out Jordan Wilson along with Krista Cochran, Kaylee Miller, number 5 there. That is Riley Fandre. And number 14, Brooke Rensberger. Jordan Wilson's got it right now, guarded by Olivia Wesselman. Left wing, that's Rensberger. Guarded tightly by Meisner. Now bouncing for Cochran at the foul line. Now foul line kick out right wing for Wilson with a series of head fakes. Wilson stops and goes on the baseline. Ball deflected, stolen away by Clarice Jansen. 10 Triad turnovers. Meisner now the other way. Meisner now goes right wing for Alexis Klosterman. Klosterman now looking, now to Meisner. Off the Jansen screen to the left wing. Meisner now surveying over the defense. Wesselman dribbles, hits Jansen, kick out. That's a corner 3 on the way for Meisner. She knocks down a 3. And it's 13-2. Lady Cougars, 7:15 to play here in the first half. Second quarter action brought to you by Becker Jewelers as Wilson brings it across the timeline. Left wing, Rensberger stops and pops. Shot was good, but she traveled with it first. 11 Triad turnovers are 1 of 3 from the field. With 11 TOs here with 7:05 to go here in the second period of play. 13-2. Lady Cougars out front. Meisner brings it back across the timeline. That's Horseman, right wing, Klosterman now. Klosterman bouncing back up top for Horseman. Off the Jansen screen at the left wing. Horseman looks inside. Now Wesselman pass inside. Jansen with a series of ball fakes and leaves it for Horseman on the baseline. She had a tough time catching it, misses the easy one. Ball tipped around, last deflected out by Clarice Jansen. Carson, Newkirk, and Allie Fairman are both going to return now for the Lady Cougars. Klosterman will sit along with Horseman. 13-2 Lady Cougars, 6:38 to play first half. Get it in to Jordan Wilson. Wilson guarded by Olivia Wesselman. Wilson on the hop. Rensberger, right wing. That's Kaylee Miller now at the right elbow. She faces up. Now back to the right wing for Rensberger. Guarded by Meisner tightly. Rensberger picks up her dribble, bounce pass inside to the right block, deflected away, but Cochran comes up with it. Now she spins in the lane. Shot forced up by Cochran is no good. But she will go to the free throw line. A couple of Lady Cougars got their hands in on that one. We'll check the foul. I'll look to be on 22, Clarice Jansen. Her first, second team foul on the Lady Cougars of the opening half of play. So at the line is Krista Cochran. First free throw on the way, no good there. So the second Krista Cochran free throw here. She takes a couple of dribbles, spin of the basketball on the way. And that one, no good. Meisner with the rebound. Meisner had it poked away from behind. And now Wilson has the basketball, and the Lady Cougars now turn it over for the 6th time. Jordan Wilson, crossover dribble, picks it up. Underneath, Miller. Shot blocked out of the air by Newkirk. Jansen comes up with a loose ball for the Lady Cougars. Now Clarice hands off for Faye Meisner. She'll bring it across. Left wing for Fairman now. 13-2 Lady Cougars, 5:50 to go. Underneath, Clarice Jansen. Nice up and under move. Shot off window for 2 for Clarice. Jansen's got 7 first half points. 15-2 Lady Cougars, 5:40 to go first half. Jordan Wilson. Right point. Now goes left side of the floor for Fandre. Bounce pass underneath. Miller moving the lane. That one left a little short on the shot. No good. And Newkirk with a rebound. Wesselman for Meisner, left wing. Newkirk, top of the key, dribble drive, leaves it for Meisner. Now she'll drive it to the 10. Floater in the lane. Good for 2 for Meisner and a foul, and Meisner to the free throw line. With 5:13 to play in the first half. 17-2 Lady Cougars with Meisner with an opportunity to add to that. Check the foul. Fouls on number 1, Kaylee Miller. That's her first foul. 16th foul now on Triad as Molly Cease on with Allie Barsich back on. So at the line now, Meisner for the +1 opportunity. Free throw on the way for Meisner. Bunch of hops on the rim. No good. Newkirk go with the offensive rebound. And then she'll try a 3. That one no good there. Meisner now with the offensive rebound, then had it knocked away and stolen away. Left wing now, Cease. And Jordan Wilson at the point. 4:50 to go. 17-2. Right wing for Barsich. Now Kaylee Miller. Now Seuss. Now it's Jordan Wilson on the left wing. Crossover dribble. Picks it up. That's Cochran at the left elbow. Dribbling all the way to the right side. Trying to spin it. Whistle and she called for a travel. 12 now turnovers for Triad. And a whistle and a timeout taken on the floor by Stephanie Pott. That's your score with 4:35 to go in the first half. Central Lady Cougars 17. The Triad Lady Knights 2. Listening to high school girls basketball. Max 96.7.
For a truly affordable and all-inclusive senior living experience unlike any other, come to Legacy Place in Breeze, offering exceptional and professional care. Legacy Place delivers kindness and compassion to residents with independent, assisted living, or memory care services. Legacy Place offers luxurious and comfortable home-like living with fireplaces, activity areas, cafes, salons, and much more. Call 526-9600 for a free tour at Legacy Place.
It's Max 96.7.
Score on your honest water scoreboard. Central Lady Cougars 17, Triad Lady Knights 2. Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast with Greg Meyer here at Highland High School. 32nd Annual Scott Credit Union Highland Girls Tournament. Jansen inbounding for Faye Meisner. She'll bring it up. Now against the zone defense now. Wesselman on the left wing. Now Meisner. Right wing for Allie Fairman. Now Wesselman top of the key. Left wing for Faye Meisner. Now Fairman. Right wing Wesselman. Jansen at the right elbow. Kicks it out. Meisner tries a 3 from the left point. That one too strong that time. Rebound Miller. For Triad. Jordan Wilson now 17-2. 4 minutes to play here first half. Bouncing for right wing for Cease. Cease lobbing underneath Miller. Tough catch. Now she's double teamed on the baseline. Trying to split it. Leaves it for Cochran in the lane. Good for 2 for Krista Cochran. 17-4 Lady Cougars. Faye Meisner. Right wing for Wesselman. Jansen right elbow catch. Kicks it for Fairman. Back to the right wing for Wesselman. She'll try a 3 and she'll knock down a 3. Does Wesselman 20-4 Lady Cougars. Jordan Wilson brings it up. Double team comes from Allie Fairman. Wilson now splits the double team and lobs it over the head of Cochran and another turnover. 13 for the game for Triad. Here comes Riley Pandray back on. For Callie Miller. Meisner brings it up with 3:17 to play here in the second period. 20-4 Lady Cougars. That's Newkirk. Now Fairman. Now Wesselman. Back for Allie Fairman. Now into the left wing for Newkirk. Bouncing inside for Meisner at the foul line. Kicks for Wesselman. Now right corner for Allison Fairman with it. Now it's Wesselman again at the right side of the floor. Newkirk with a ball fake, dribbling and driving, bouncing it for Meisner. Now Meisner skips it back to the right wing for Allie Fairman. Fairman now for Wesselman, left wing. Wesselman dribbles and then tried to hit Jansen. Another turnover. Lady Cougars got 8 of them here in the first half. Going right to the hole. Allie Barsich. Shot no good. Newkirk clears the rebound. Lady Cougars with her push the other way. Meisner going right to the 10. Right into layup. No. Meisner with her own rebound. Shot up good that time. And Cease comes up with the rebound. Now Barsich. Check that. That's Wilson on the left wing. Lob pass is too high for Barsich. And Triad now with 14 turnovers. Brooke Rinsberger back on for Triad for Wilson. Lady Cougars bring back on Alexis Klosterman. Meisner now with 2:13 to go, 20-4. Lady Cougars, Fairman right wing. Now Klosterman top of the key. Left wing for Meisner now. Now Allison Fairman right wing for Klosterman. Meisner. Back for Klosterman on the right wing. Now Newkirk on the right baseline. That's a 2 on the way for Carson. And that ball was short, no good. Rebound battle tied up. It was a Newkirk and Fandre, and the ball will stay with the Lady Cougars. Meisner to inbound it. Newkirk on the right wing. Fairman top of the key. Back for Meisner on the right wing. Dribbling and leaving it for Fairman at the point. Klosterman now on the left wing. Meisner underneath Newkirk on the baseline. She power dribbled with it but lost it. Now 9 Lady Cougar turnovers. Barsich. Left wing now for Triad. 20-4 Lady Cougars with 1:25 to go here in the second quarter of play. Dribbling it. Svandre leaves it for Rinsberger at the point. Rinsberger guarded tightly by Fairman on right wing with it is Fandre. Inside Cochran. Right elbow. Now outside for Fandre on the right wing with 1 minute to play here in the first half. 20-4 Lady Cougars. Right wing, Fandre. Cochran at the foul line. Skips left wing, Barsich. Driving against Klosterman. Now she backs it back out to the left wing, tries to get herself going again. Now backs it back out and calls out a play. Right wing, Fandre. Dribbling to the 10. Leaves it back for Cease. The right wing jumper on the way. That one short, no good. And Jansen with a rebound, her second. Now Klosterman with 36 seconds. At the point with 33. Now Meisner with 30. They just content to hold it here, and Lady Cougars are going to play for the last shot of the half. 18 seconds. Now she'll get direction from Nathan Reeder, get the Puppies organized offensively for this last set. Spectrum Business halftime coming up. Klosterman, right wing with it with 9. Newkirk on the baseline with 8. Now Meisner with 6. Middle of the floor with 5. Now 4. Now 3. To the lane. Shot up. Big hop off the rim. No good. And that's how the first half ends. Lady Cougars lead on your Honest Water scoreboard 20-4 over Triad at the half. We'll have first half stats and analysis coming up for you. You're listening to the Highland Girls Tournament and the Central Lady Cougars on Max 96.7.
Want easy online banking and bill paying with an ATM and debit card that allows you to set personal spending limits? Then Tempo Bank's the place for you. Tempo Bank makes it easy for today's consumers to spend more time with your families and less time balancing your accounts and paying bills. Tempo Bank has 2 locations to better serve you. Call 526-7256 in Breeze or 224-9228 in Trenton. They'll be glad to help you. Tempo Bank is your answer to easy, hassle-free banking.
You took the time to customize your home. Did you do the same for your home insurance? Country Financial can customize your insurance to fit your life. We are one of the few companies that offer an additional replacement cost option that replaces your house at today's prices. Call me, Teresa Richards, at 526-1100 or Keith Wilkin at 526-1179 or come see us at 617 North Main in Breeze to find out more about protecting the house you have made a home.
Stuck in a state of falling behind? Struggling to keep up with your kids, your finances, your insurance, your life? Then let me, State Farm agent Steve Klosterman, help you simplify and get to a better state. Because with the Klosterman Agency handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time to handle everything else. More money, too, because adding State Farm policies can earn you discounts and actually help you get ahead. Call or email me, State Farm agent Steve Klosterman, and get to a better state with State Farm.
Building relationships and buildings in the safest, most efficient, and budget-conscious way has been Putker Construction's mission for over 36 years. Located in Breeze, they have been providing construction management, design, build, and general contracting services on projects throughout Southern Illinois and the Midwest. They are a second-generation, family-owned, and veteran-owned business with a goal to exceed their clients' expectations in every way. For more information, call 526-7213 or go to PutkerConstruction.com.
Get unhungry for only $5 at your Breeze and Carlyle Hardee's. Dig into the $5 All-Star Meal with 4 different meals to choose from, like the Charbroil Double Cheeseburger and Jumbo Hot Dog, with natural cut fries, a fresh baked chocolate chip cookie, and a 20-ounce drink. Pick a $5 All-Star Meal today from your Breeze and Carlyle Hardee's, plus the entire Red Burrito menu. Get unhungry at your Breeze and Carlyle Hardee's. Garages are great, and then something eventually goes wrong with your garage door. Don't just call anyone when you have a garage door problem. Call Fairman Garage Doors, providing trusted quality service for over 20 years. Locally owned and operated, Fairman Garage Doors can handle residential and commercial, and no job is too big or too small. Call 526-8548 for Fairman Garage Doors, an authorized Clopay dealer.
You've got Max 96.7.
Welcome into the Dairy King broadcast booth here this afternoon. Dairy King locations, Breeze and Trenton. I am Greg Meyer here at the Highland Girls Tournament, brought to you by Scott Credit Union. 32nd edition here of the girls basketball tournament here at Highland High School. Your score on your Honest Water scoreboard at the half. In this game, the Central Lady Cougars lead the Triad Lady Knights 20-4 here at the half. Lady Cougars 10-2 after one quarter. 20-4 here at the break. Take a look at the first half stats in this game so far. Triad Lady Knights are 2 of 7 from 2-point field goal range. It's good for 29%. They did not attempt a three-pointer in the first half, so that totals them 2 of 7 from the field for 29%. 0 of 2 from the free throw line for no percentage there. 4 rebounds, 14 turnovers for Triad through one half of play. Central Lady Cougars 6 of 13 from 2-point field goal range. It's good for 46%. They are 2 of 6 from behind the arc for 33%. 8 of 19 overall from the field for 42%. 2 of 4 at the free throw line for 50%. 9 rebounds, 9 turnovers for the Lady Cougars through one half of play. We take a look here at the box score breakdown in this one for you. Only 2 girls in the scoring column for Triad through one half. It's Krista Cochran. She has 2 points on 1 of 2 shooting, 0 of 2 at the line for her 2 points. Jordan Wilson is 1 of 2 from the field for her 2 points as well. The leading rebounder, Molly Cease, has 2 rebounds at the half for Triad. Lady Cougars are led in scoring at the half by Faye Meisner. She has 8 points. Faye has 3 of 8 from the field, 1 of 3 from behind the three-point line, 1 of 2 at the free throw line for her 8 points. 7 points for Clarice Jansen at the half, 5 points for Olivia Wesselman at the half. Lady Cougars leading rebounder at the half is Carson Newkirk. In the game earlier here today, the two before this one, the Westland Lady Warriors fell to Civic Memorial 62-16 in the opening game, and then Nashville just beat Salem 40-37 in the game before ours here today. So Nashville and Civic Monday at 7 o'clock. Westland will play Salem at 4 o'clock. Winner of this game, or if Central wins or loses, they lose, they play Monday night at 5:30. If they win, they play Monday night at 8:30. So that's the upcoming schedule, possibly for the Lady Cougars here, if they hold on to win this game. We're going to take another break here on the Spectrum Business Halftime. When we come back, we'll have second half action for you. Scoring your Honest Water scoreboard, the Central Lady Cougars 20, Triad Lady Knights 4. You're listening to high school girls basketball in the Highland Girls Tournament on Max 96.7.
What is one of the first things people notice about you? You guessed it, it's your teeth. Let Dr. Trong, Dr. Erickson, or Dr. Hilsman at Breeze or Trenton Dental Group give you a smile you can be proud of. Since 1995, Breeze and Trenton Dental Group has served the community with a family-friendly setting. Breeze and Trenton Dental Group is also your Invisalign provider. They offer cosmetic treatments to improve your smile, as well as tooth implants. Schedule your appointment today in Breeze at 526-4233 or Trenton at 224-7129.
Hello, I'm Wes Ronan, head chef and owner of Silver Spoon Catering. I've been working in the food industry for over 15 years, fine-tuning my craft as a professional chef and caterer. I would like to invite you to visit our new storefront location on Old Highway 50 in Breeze. We prepare daily specials using only the freshest ingredients possible. Find out what we're serving this week by calling us at 791-7847 or check us out at Silver Spoon, Illinois on Facebook.
Prairie Farms Dairy helps build strong bodies and strong minds. Prairie Farms Dairy offers the finest dairy products like skim milk, slice and string cheese, sour cream, cottage cheese, flavored yogurts, light ice cream, and more. Take charge of your body and get your daily source of vitamins and minerals from the products you've come to love from Prairie Farms Dairy. You can always count on Prairie Farms Dairy, always fresh, always the best.
You love your home, but over time, you can get a little tired of it. It really doesn't take much, however, to freshen your home's look, especially when you get help from Home Fashions in Carlyle. Update floors with brand names like Shaw, Mohawk, Mannington, and Armstrong. Home Fashions also offers cabinets, countertops, Hunter Douglas window treatments, furniture, and more. Check out more at homefashions-inc.com, turning your space into elegance and grace. Home Fashions in Carlyle.
Start saving on your heating bills today with a 7 Series or 5 Series water furnace from Tunya Service Company. The 7 Series water furnace is the world's most efficient geothermal system. In addition to big savings on your heating costs, the 7 Series and the 5 Series water furnace carries a 10-year parts and labor warranty. For a free estimate and the world's most experienced geothermal team, call Tunya Service Company in Damiansville today, 248-5130.
Need insurance? Insurance you can really count on? If so, turn to Dan Imming at Imming Insurance Agency in Carlisle. Dan and his staff will provide you with the insurance coverage and service you deserve. Whether it's auto, home, life, health, or commercial, your choices aren't limited either. Imming Insurance Agency represents many outstanding companies, so get covered by the best. Call Imming Insurance Agency at 594-4536 or stop by 589 9th Street in Carlisle. Imming Insurance Agency, a proud supporter of Clinton County sports.
This broadcast is a presentation of Wcxo Sports. Wcxo Sports is brought to you by the Benoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Reverman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlisle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, St. Joseph Hospital Breeze, Med Plus Physical Medicine and Brett's Wildlife Lodge, Legacy Place, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman and Hardy's locations in Breeze and Carlisle, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and Area CC Food Marts. WCXO Sports, since 1999, the sports voice of the Carlisle Indians, the Central Cougars, the Mater Dei Knights, and the Westland Warriors.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here this afternoon at Highland High School. We get ready for the second half. In this one, it'll be Wesselman, Newkirk, Jansen, Meisner, and Fairman for the Lady Cougars to begin the second half, who will have the basketball to begin the second half here. Triad will run out. Kaylee Miller along with, looks to be Brooke Rensberger, Krista Cochran, Molly Cease, and Allie Barton. So both teams go with their starting fives here. It's 20-4 on your Honest Water scoreboard. Meisner with it right now. Fairman left wing now, Meisner in the corner. Now it's Allison Fairman. Right wing now for Wesselman. Skips back left wing for Meisner. Skips it back to the right wing for Fairman. Jansen underneath. Newkirk bouncing and pinballing off bodies underneath. Shot no good there. And the rebound cleared down by Rensberger. Now Cease. Back for Barsich on the left side of the floor. Both teams switch ways. Now Lady Cougars move left to right to begin to play the second half. Rensberger on the right wing. Bounce pass inside was deflected back out to Rensberger on the right wing. Now Rensberger drives with a purpose. Fairman hits the deck hard on the far end. A whistle. Rensberger with a travel. And now 15 turnovers for the game here for Triad. Meisner, right wing for Fairman. Fairman now dribbling and kicking for Wesselman on the left wing. Now Wesselman dribbles and kicks it back. Corner three on the way for Fairman is good for her first points of the game and her first field goal attempt. 23-4. Barsic. Double team comes and a held ball, and the arrow keeps to a triad. So Cecil inbound it. Throws it in to Miller in the right corner. Now right wing Barsic tries a way downtown trifecta there. That one no good. Newkirk chases down the pumpkin. Squeezes the orange in the corner. Now Meisner for Westman, top of the key. Third quarter action here brought to you by V&H Recreation and Breeze. And that's Fairman, left wing now for Meisner. 6:20 to go here in the third. Right wing for Wesselman again. Gets a 2-3 zone. Now let's give it to the left wing for Fairman with a head fake and a dribble drive. Leaves it for Jansen at the left elbow. Now Wesselman driving it. Bounces it back to the left baseline and a kick out. Corner three on the way for Meisner. No good. Jansen with the offensive rebound. Ooh, that pass is a little too high for Newkirk, but she saved it from going out of bounds. Lady Cougars will turn it over. Now they run the other way. Cease now double team as she crosses half court. Now Rensberger on the right wing. Dribbling into the right corner now with it. Now it's Kaylee Miller on the right wing. 5:46 to go, 23-4. Foul line jumper on the way. Whistle shot waved off. Foul on the floor. Foul's on Wesselman. That's her first. Her first team foul of the second half on the Lady Cougars. Ceased inbound on the baseline. Miller. Barsic. She'll try another three from the left wing. That one way downtown and knocked down by Ali Barsic. Meisner now 23-7 with 5:30 to go third quarter. Fairman on the left wing. Now back to Meisner in the corner. Now Fairman. Now Wesselman right wing with the basketball. Off the Jansen screen on the right wing. Back in the right corner for Ali Fairman. Skipping it to the left wing for Meisner. Meisner now for Wesselman in the left corner. Now Jansen in the left elbow. She hits the deck. Blocking foul on Miller, I believe. We're going to get the guilty party. Yep. Miller's second, first team foul in the second half for Triad. Baseline trigger for Faye Meisner now. 23-7 Honest Water scoreboard, 5:09 to go. Lady Cougars lead. Meisner for Wesselman in the corner. Newkirk on the baseline. Nice pass underneath. Right-handed layup for two for Clarice Jansen. 4 of 5 from the field is Jansen. She's got 9 points. Barsic bouncing pass underneath. Stolen away by Newkirk. Newkirk going right to the 10. Layup no good, but Carson's foul. She will go to the free throw line. Check the party on this one. Fouls on 14. Brooke Rensberger, her second foul. Second team foul in the Lady Knights of the second half of play. 4:48 to go. Third period, 25-7. First of 2 on the way for Carson. Newkirk is good. And we're going to have a sub. Riley Fandre back on for Rensberger, who will sit. Back at the line, Newkirk. Second free throw on the way. That one left short that time. No good. Miller with a rebound. Cochran gets the pressure now. Miller swinging for Barsic. They get it across. Barsic driving, leaving it left wing for Fandre. Out top, that's Miller. At the point. Hands it off to Barsic now at the point. Now they go left wing for Cease. Cease now dribbling up from the left wing to the point. Now all the way over to the right side of the floor, and a whistle and a foul away from the basketball. Call that foul on Riley Fandre. That's her second foul on Triad. The 13th foul of the second half on the Lady Knights. That was away from the basketball, her trying to get open. 4:20 to play, third quarter, 26-7. Right wing, Wesselman. Meisner now in the corner, underneath Newkirk, right block. Shot up, left short. Jansen with her offensive rebound. Her shot up off glass, too. Double team comes, 28-7. Lady Cougars. Barsich gets it across the timeline, then skips it for Cochran at the foul line. Cochran then spinning in the lane. Shot forced up, no good. And the ball deflected out, last touch out by Kaylee Miller. Blair East Jansen. Got a stub. 24, Jordan Wilson for the Lady Knights back on. 28-7, 3:51 to go. Here in the third quarter. Meisner brings it up. Left wing for Wesselman. Underneath, Newkirk leaves it for a cutting Jansen. Her shot was blocked. Gets her own rebound. That second attempt up off the glass. And in for two for Jansen. Plus, she was fouled. She'll go to the free throw line for a chance at a three-point play. Fouls on 5. Riley Fandre, her third foul. We have a timeout on the floor taken by head coach Stephanie Pottis. You're scoring your Honest Water scoreboard. The Central Lady Cougars 30. You try Lady Knights 7. Listen to high school girls basketball on Max 96.7.
Working farms are busy all year long, so depend on Jansen Farm Equipment to keep your equipment running strong. With a parts store and service department, Jansen Farm Equipment has a team of professionals that you can count on. Jansen Farm Equipment carries AGCO, New Idea, Gleaner, White, and Massey Ferguson. Jansen Farm Equipment, 18222 State Route 127. Shop online at jansenfarm.com or call 594-2962.
It's Max 96.7.
Back here in the Dairy King broadcast booth this afternoon, Jansen at the free throw line to try to convert the three-point play here with 3:39 to go in the third quarter. 30-7, Lady Cougars lead on your Honest Water scoreboard here this afternoon in our first round game here at the Highland Girls Tournament, 32nd annual edition. Sky Credit Union presenting it here. Jansen at the line for the +1. Good. 31-7 now. Wcxo bring it up against Jansen. Double team comes again. Newkirk then picks her pocket, right hand layup for two for Carson Newkirk. 17 turnovers now for Triad. Wilson ahead. On the left wing, Fandre. And then she had it stripped and stolen away from her. 18 turnover. Meisner to the 10, right hand layup, no good, but she was fouled. And Meisner will go to the free throw line for a couple of free throws. Was on 42. Molly sees her first 15 foul on the Lady Knights, and Meisner to the free throw line where she's converted 1 of 2 at the line here this afternoon. First of 2 on the way, good. Horseman and Klosterman both are going to check in. Fairman will sit along with Clarice Jansen. So the second Meisner free throw on the way is good there as well. 35-7, Lady Cougars with 3:18 to play, third quarter here. Marsich brings it across the timeline. Surveying over the defense. Crossover with the dribble. Barsich backs her way down, and whistle on a 5-second call. 19 Triad Lady Knight turnovers. It's been all Lady Cougars here from the tip. So Faye Meisner will bring it across the timeline. Left wing for Wesselman. Now Meisner left wing underneath Newkirk. On the left block, kicks it back out. Wesselman dribbling and driving to the cup. Bounce pass was a little too hot to handle for Newkirk. 11 Lady Cougar turnovers now. Barsich ahead for Fandre, and Fandre couldn't handle the pass, and the Lady Knights give it right back over for their 20th turnover of the game. (35-7) with 2:38 to go here in the third. Meisner, right wing for Klosterman. Now Meisner in the corner. Now Klosterman at the right wing. Dribbles off the screen from Abby Horseman. Left wing for Olivia Wesselman. Wesselman now trying to turn the corner. Can't quite do it. Now picks up her dribble. Goes right wing for Meisner. Pass into Newkirk. Deflected into the hands of Wesselman in the right corner. Now right wing Meisner dribbling and driving it. Right elbow deuce on the way. That one left a little short. Wesselman with the offensive rebound. Shot up off the glass for 2 for Olivia Wesselman. 37-7, Lady Cougars with 2:03 to go in the third quarter. Wilson now brings it up. Crossover dribble. Wilson trying to lose Meisner or Wesselman. Check that. Now it's Miller for Triad. Right wing for Cease. In the right corner now for Barsic. Barsic now surveying over the defense for Cease. Now on the hop for Miller on the fake handoff. She's going to try just inside the foul line. 2 on the way. No good there. Meisner's got her third rebound. Now it's Meisner leaving it for Klosterman in the right corner. Klosterman dribbling and driving in a whistle, and she traveled with it. Brooke Rensberger on, along with 40 Krista Cochran back on for Triad. It is 37-7. Lady Cougars here with 1:30 to play in the third quarter. Wilson will bring it up and across the timeline for Triad. Lady Cougars on your Honest Water scoreboard on top with 1:20 to go in the third. Loose on the floor. Wilson and Wesselman go flying over one another, and the ball goes over to the Lady Cougars. Number 1, Emma Weiss checks in. Meisner now with it, 1:10 to go, 37-7. Lady Cougars here in the third quarter. Meisner for Newkirk with the ball fake. Bouncing for Klosterman, who then leaves it for Horseman on the right block. Now Meisner dribbling and driving it just inside the foul line. Down for 2 for Faye Meisner. 39-7 with 50 seconds to go in the third. Wilson ahead for Vandre and another turnover. 22 for the ball game. Meisner will bring it up across the timeline at the point. Newkirk bounces for Klosterman. And off Newkirk left wing. Newkirk crossover dribble and a reach in foul on Krista Cochran, her second. That's Cochran's second foul, and that's the 16th foul on the Lady Knights of the second half. With 27 seconds to go, Meisner triggers the baseline throw in for Weiss. Horseman, Meisner now right wing. Now back in the right corner for Weiss. Now Horseman. Right wing for Meisner, and they'll just hold it here with 17 seconds to play for the final shot of the period. Meisner with 12, now 11, now 10. Here comes the high ball screen with 7, now 6, now 5. Meisner takes the screen and goes to the right corner for Weiss. Didn't quite catch it. Ball was last deflected out as the horn sounds. And after 3 quarters of play, the score on your Honest Water scoreboard, the Central Lady Cougars 39, the Tri Lady Knights 7. You'll see 2 high school girls basketball in the Highland Girls Tournament on Max 96.7.
Preferred Flooring in Breeze provides free in-home estimates, design consultation, and competitive pricing for all types of flooring like hardwood, carpet, and laminate. Find quality flooring options for all designs and budgets at Preferred Flooring in Breeze. Stop by the showroom to see for yourself all the options. Just a couple doors down from the turf on Old Highway 50. Call to set up an appointment at 526-9393 or preferredflooring.com.
Reverman Chiropractic in Breeze would like to say thank you to our patients, staff, and local healthcare professionals for their continued support and cooperation as we celebrate 10 years in business. At Reverman Chiropractic, our focus is to work with you, the patient, and your other healthcare providers to deliver the best and most effective care possible. Please take advantage of our evening and weekend hours and call 526-4700 to schedule an appointment with Dr. Craig Reverman or Dr. Travis Isaac.
Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here this afternoon. Dairy King with locations, Breeze and Trenton. Greg Meyer here from Highland High School. The Highland Girls Tournament, 39-7 is your score in your Honest Water scoreboard as we begin the fourth quarter. Lady Cougars leading the Triad Lady Knights here. And Triad has the basketball. Wilson for Kaylee Miller now at the right elbow. Krista Cochran now with a touch over to Riley Fandre, left wing. Actually checked out. That's Brooke Rensberger with the basketball. And Allie Barsic out there as well with those other 4 girls. Cochran now for Jordan Wilson. Wilson dribbling against Meisner now, left wing. Wilson driving, floating, shot up, off window, 2. Good. Or Jordan Wilson. Lady Cougars run the fourth quarter out to begin with Faye Meisner, Clarice Jansen, Allison Farron, Abby Horseman, and Alexis Klosterman. Horseman now for Klosterman. Fourth quarter action here brought to you by John Drow Studios as Jordan Wilson's got a steal going the other way. Right-handed layup is good for 2 for Jordan Wilson. So it's now 39-11. Minute into the fourth quarter. It is Faye Meisner. Dribbling, jump stop in the lane, right up, no good. She's fouled. Meisner to the free throw line. And since the clock will continue to run here, because Lady Cougars started the fourth quarter with a 30-point lead. Fouls on 1, Kaylee Miller, her third. So the clock will continue to run as Meisner will be at the free throw line now. First one on the way for Faye, no good. Riley Fandre back on for Brooke Rensberger. Second Meisner free throw on the way, good there as well. Jordan Wilson's got the basketball. Lady Cougars with a 40-11 lead with 6 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. We have Okawville Carlyle coming up next for you here on this one. It's a shortened Spectrum Business post game. We'll have the final stats of this one. Barsich's shot was blocked out of the air. The ball ended up into the hands of Abby Horseman. Meisner driving to the hole. Layup, no good. Foul to the free throw line goes Faye once again. That was on Kaylee Miller. That's her fourth. Meisner back at the free throw line where she is 4 out of 6 there today. And a chance to add to the Lady Cougars lead here. 40-11, they lead it. Clock continuing to roll here at 5:10 to play. Free throw good. Carson Newkirk on for the Lady Cougars along with fourth. That's Mia Weems. So at the free throw line now, Meisner again. 4:50 to go. Clock still running. Free throw, no good there. Rebound, Miller. Jordan Wilson will bring it up. Across the timeline now, leaves it right wing for Cochran. Cochran now on a dribble. Against Newkirk, going to the hole. Shot was blocked, but she got her with the body to Newkirk, so Cochran will go to the line. First foul on Newkirk, second team foul on the Lady Cougars at second half, and Cochran at the free throw line now. First of 2 on the way, no good. One Emma Weiss on now for Faye Meisner. Second Cochran free throw, no good. Klosterman clears the rebound for the Lady Cougars. Right wing, Weems. Now Emma Weiss. Now Klosterman with 3:40 to go. 41-11. Lady Cougars now Weems, right wing. Jumper for Newkirk. That one left short, no good that time. And the rebound cleared down by Fandre. Right wing now, or left wing with that is Cochran. And she double dribbled. Clarice Jansen probably done for the day. 16 points. Meisner finishing with 14. Wesselman's going to finish with 7. 33, Taylor Pavich on along with... Oh, they were going to bring Madeline Frone on. Fairman's still out there with the basketball now. Left wing for Klosterman with 2:54 to go. Now Emma Weiss for Mia Weems. Now Fairman. Allie Hammond gets ready to check in along with Madeline Frone. Fairman to the lane. Shot no good, but she gets her own rebound. And then a skip to Weems, and then she traveled with it. 3, Allie Hammond will come on along with 30, Madeline Frone. So 41-11, 2:20 to go here in the fourth. Jordan Wilson will bring it up. Sit across the timeline now with 2:10 to play. Going right to the hole, left-handed layup for Jordan Wilson's good. She's got 8 points off the bench, 4 out of 5 from the field. Weiss brings it back across the timeline. Weiss bouncing right wing for Mia Weems. Underneath, Pavic. Shot in the lane, fall away. Good for 2 for 33, Taylor Pavic. On the other end, Jordan Wilson, right wing. 43-13, Lady Cougars. Underneath, Cochran. Spinning in the lane over Pavic. Shot is good for 2 there for Krista Cochran. 43-15 with 1:25 to go here in the fourth quarter. Weems is open. She tries a trifecta, and that one's good for 3 for Mia Weems. 46-15, Lady Cougars. Marsic spinning against Hammond right to the hole. Shot no good. Pavic clears the rebound. Now with 1 minute to play, 46-15, Lady Cougars. Weiss off the screen and a whistle away from the basketball. Fouls on 40, Cochran. That's her third. So Weems at the line now, and this will probably here be the game with 40 seconds to go and the clock continuing to roll. It'll basically depend on how long it'll take Maya to shoot free throws here. Determine if there'll be any more possessions as she hits the front end of the 1-and bonus. The second Weems free throw here, up and coming. 47-15, 27 seconds left to go here. Free throw on the way, no good. Rebound, deflected around, ends up in the hands of Fandreich. Wilson stops and pops left elbow, deuce on the way on the other end. Shot was no good. Rebound, cleared down by Weems, and then a reach-in foul. And no matter what, Weems does have to shoot the free throws. So Weems will be at the line here. 47-15. Actually, we won't shoot the free throws at the end of the game. So your score final on your Honest Water score with 47. You try Lady Knights 15. We're going to have a short post-game show coming up here on the Spectrum Business post-game. You're finally on your Honest Water scoreboard here. Central Lady Cougars 47. Try Lady Knights 15. Listening to high school girls basketball on Max 96.7.
Nordyke Funeral Home is thinking about your future and offers secure, pre-planned funeral arrangements, relieving the emotional burden for those you love, allowing you to express your own wishes, and assures peace of mind with financial concerns when your family needs it the most. Nordyke Funeral Home has 5 locations in Albers, Aveston, Breeze, New Baden, and now Carlyle. Visit NordykeFuneralHome.com or call 588-3533. Striving to earn your family's confidence and trust, Nordyke Funeral Home with 5 locations.
Hello, my name is Michael Brave, Administrator of Clinton Manor Living Center in New Baden.
And my name is Cheryl Smith, Director of Nursing.
We are excited to announce that our newly remodeled nursing facility is now Medicare approved. We provide short and long-term nursing and therapy services.
Our goal is to provide a comfortable and pleasant experience for your loved one by giving you highly qualified professional services by our caring and committed team. Give us a call at 588-4924.
The Spectrum Business postgame is coming up. This high school basketball broadcast on Max 96.7 was brought to you in part by Isaac Auto Body, Seaver Brothers Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Clinton Manor Living Center, Putker Construction, The Breeze and Trenton Dental Group, Nordyke Funeral Home, Prairie Farms Dairy, Tunya's Service Company, Fairman Garage Doors, Jansen Farm Equipment, Home Fashions, The Emeen Insurance Agency, Print Crazy, Silver Spoon Catering, and by Becker Jewelers, with locations in Breeze and Highland, and always online, BeckerJewelers.com.
Isaac Auto Body in Carlyle offers quality service for a variety of vehicle-related mishaps. Since 1970, Isaac Auto Body has been there when you need them most. From accident scene recovery to 24/7 towing, give them a call at 594-2435. Isaac Auto Body's skilled collision repair team and auto body painters can make any car look as good as the day it left the dealer's lot. Isaac Auto Body is committed to providing fast, quality service on your vehicle. Find them online at isaacautobody.com.
Seaver Brothers has what you're looking for. Take a spin with Seaver Brothers and drive home in your new or pre-owned Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, or Dodge truck today. Let Seaver Brothers give you the car buying experience that no other dealership can offer. Seaver Brothers stands behind their products and also has an outstanding service department with qualified technicians to keep your vehicles running strong. Stop by Seaver Brothers, 811 Washington Street in Carlisle, or call 594-2624 for your next Seaver Brothers sales associate.
Get it printed with Print Crazy. Printing everything you could possibly ever need. Print Crazy for brochures, business cards, and flyers to vehicle wraps for cars, trucks, and boats, and more, a lot more. Print Crazy for shirts and apparel, invitations, signs, doors and floors, and more. So much more. See for yourself at printcrazy.com. That's CRAZEE. Printcrazy.com on Old Highway 50 in Breeze. Call 526-9260.
Building relationships and buildings in the safest, most efficient, and budget-conscious way has been Putker Construction's mission for over 36 years. Located in Breeze, they have been providing construction management, design, build, and general contracting services on projects throughout Southern Illinois and the Midwest. They are a second-generation, family-owned, and veteran-owned business with a goal to exceed their clients' expectations in every way. For more information, call 526-7213 or go to PutkerConstruction.com.
This is Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here this afternoon. Dairy King locations, Breeze and Trenton. Greg Meyer here. Spectrum Business postgame, the shortened version here for you. Central wins this one 47-15. They'll play at 8:30 on Monday night against the winner of our game up in Kellinger, Carlyle, and Okawville. We'll have that game for you here in just a little bit. But here on the Spectrum Business postgame, we are going to go over the final stats of this one. Triad was 6 of 18 from two-point field goal range, good for 33%. 1 of 3 from 3 for 33%. 7 of 21 overall from the field for 33%. All 4 at the free throw line for no percentage. 9 rebounds, 23 turnovers for Triad. The Central Lady Cougars were 13 of 30 from two-point field goal range, good for 43%. They were 4 of 9 from 3 for 44%. They were 17 of 39 overall from the field for 44%. 9 of 15 at the free throw line for 60%. 20 rebounds, 14 turnovers for the Lady Cougars for the basketball game. Triad was led in scoring by Jordan Wilson off the bench with 8 points. She was 4 of 6 shooting. Then they got 4 points from Krista Cochran and 3 points for Allie Barsich. Callie Miller had a team high 3 rebounds for the game. Clarice Jansen led the Central Lady Cougars with 16 points. Jansen hit 6 of her 8 field goals, 2 of 3 at the free throw line for 16 points. Faye Meisner finished with 14 points, 7 points for Olivia Wesselman, 3 points apiece for Carson Newkirk and Allie Fairman. Newkirk had a team high 6 rebounds, 4 points for Mia Weems, and 2 points for Taylor Povich to round out the Lady Cougars scoring here in this one. So the Lady Cougars led 10-2 after one quarter. Win it 47-15. They had moved to 17-2 on the year. Triad will move to 7-10 on the season. We're going to take a commercial break here. When we come back, we're going to dive into the Spectrum Business pregame show. We're going to break down the matchup a little bit between the next game here between the Carlyle Lady Indians, who have a record of 11-9 entering this game here today, as they get ready to take on the number 10 team in Class 1A, the Okawville Lady Rockets, who are 13-6. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll get into all that. Listening to high school girls basketball and the Highland Girls Tournament on Max 96.7.
Garages are great, and then something eventually goes wrong with your garage door. Don't just call anyone when you have a garage door problem. Call Fairman Garage Doors, providing trusted quality service for over 20 years. Locally owned and operated, Fairman Garage Doors can handle residential and commercial, and no job is too big or too small. Call 526-8548 for Fairman Garage Doors, an authorized Clopay dealer.
Are you one of those people who makes New Year's resolutions? I used to make them, but it just made me feel so doggone bad when I didn't keep them. Hi, this is A.G. Becker, and I've come up with an alternative. Instead of making resolutions like, I'm going to lose 20 pounds, or I'm going to work out every day for 30 minutes, or I'm going to ask the boss for a raise, make some fun resolutions that are easier to keep, like, I'm going to do something fun every weekend, or I'm going to treat myself to dessert once a day, or I'm going to hang out more with my friends. And here's one more resolution that's easy to keep. Resolve to treat yourself and the people you love to the beautiful jewelry of Becker's. Nothing will perk your day up like putting on a brand new piece of jewelry or giving someone a great gift from Becker Jewelers. And here's my resolution, and I promise to keep it. You'll always get great quality, a great value, and service second to none. Have a great 2018.
Illinois farmers have had a trusted financial resource in Farm Credit for more than a century. As a member-driven financial cooperative, our products are driven by a team dedicated to serving each cooperative member with financial expertise, a knowledge of the farmer's operation, and a passion for agriculture. I'm Don Hendricks, Vice President, Financial Services at Farm Credit Illinois in Highland, serving Bond, Clinton, Madison, and Washington counties. Farm Credit offers options other lenders don't, including fully amortized fixed-rate loans for up to 30 years designed to lower the risk of a rising interest rate market, and customizable options created to fit your family farming operations needs, providing you lower, more manageable payments on farm real estate loans. By eliminating the interest rate risk associated with adjustable or variable rate loans, Farm Credit is dedicated to helping farm families succeed today and tomorrow.
What is one of the first things people notice about you? You guessed it, it's your teeth. Let Dr. Trong, Dr. Erickson, or Dr. Hilsman at Breeze or Trenton Dental Group give you a smile you can be proud of. Since 1995, Breeze and Trenton Dental Group has served the community with a family-friendly setting. Breeze and Trenton Dental Group is also your Invisalign provider. They offer cosmetic treatments to improve your smile, as well as tooth implants. Schedule your appointment today in Breeze at 526-4233 or Trenton at 224-7129.
Hello, I'm Wes Ronan, head chef and owner of Silver Spoon Catering. I've been working in the food industry for over 15 years, fine-tuning my craft as a professional chef and caterer. I would like to invite you to visit our new storefront location on Old Highway 50 in Breeze. We prepare daily specials using only the freshest ingredients possible. Find out what we're serving this week by calling us at 791-7847 or check us out at Silver Spoon, Illinois on Facebook.
Prairie Farms Dairy helps build strong bodies and strong minds. Prairie Farms Dairy offers the finest dairy products like skim milk, slice and string cheese, sour cream, cottage cheese, flavored yogurts, light ice cream, and more. Take charge of your body and get your daily source of vitamins and minerals from the products you've come to love from Prairie Farms Dairy. You can always count on Prairie Farms Dairy, always fresh, always the best.
You love your home, but over time, you can get a little tired of it. It really doesn't take much, however, to freshen your home's look, especially when you get help from Home Fashions in Carlyle. Update floors with brand names like Shaw, Mohawk, Mannington, and Armstrong. Home Fashions also offers cabinets, countertops, Hunter Douglas window treatments, furniture, and more. Check out more at homefashions-inc.com, turning your space into elegance and grace. Home Fashions in Carlyle.
Max 96.7.
Welcome back into the Dairy King broadcast booth here this afternoon. Dairy King with locations in Breeze and in Trenton. I am Greg Meyer here from Highland High School. Once again, we have our third game of the 4 on the slate here today, as we're going to have the Carlyle Lady Indians with a record of 11-9 as they just put 15 minutes up on the big board. A fresh 15 because our game just before ours ended a little sooner than expected with the running clock here in the fourth quarter. The Lady Cougars in that game just before us went final 47-15 over Triad. So Lady Cougars will play the winner of this game between the Lady Indians and the Lady Rockets. Okawville coming in as the number 10 team now in Class 1A. They are 13-6. They have a 13-6 record. Have lost 5 in a row entering this game here today. Carlyle with 11-9 record, 3-5 in the Wcxo Conference, and they have lost 4 in a row entering this game here today. Westland, some of the finals from earlier today, as I just mentioned, Central won 47-15 in that game before ours. And then we also had Nashville over Salem, 40-37, and Civic Memorial 62, Westland 16. This is game 4 of 8 games here at the Highland Girls Tournament on the docket. We'll have the Mater Dei Lady Knights at 5:30 tonight, as they will take on Taylorville. Also games that are going on. We'll have O'Fallon Hillsboro at 4. O'Fallon and Hillsboro will play at 4 o'clock after our game. Then Mater Dei Taylorville 5:30. To Topless Belleville West at 7 o'clock. Highland Altoff round things off at 8:30 tonight are the games left on the docket here today. We're going to take our first commercial break here on the Spectrum Business pregame. When we come back, we'll break down this matchup a little more between the Okawville Lady Rockets and the Carlyle Lady Indians. You'll see high school girls basketball in the Highland Girls Tournament and the Carlyle Lady Indians on Max 96.7.
Start saving on your heating bills today with a 7 Series or 5 Series water furnace from Tunya Service Company. The 7 Series water furnace is the world's most efficient geothermal system. In addition to big savings on your heating costs, the 7 Series and the 5 Series water furnace carries a 10-year parts and labor warranty. For a free estimate and the world's most experienced geothermal team, call Tunya Service Company in Damiansville today, 248-5130.
Need insurance? Insurance you can really count on? If so, turn to Dan Imming at Imming Insurance Agency in Carlisle. Dan and his staff will provide you with the insurance coverage and service you deserve. Whether it's auto, home, life, health, or commercial, your choices aren't limited either. Imming Insurance Agency represents many outstanding companies, so get covered by the best. Call Imming Insurance Agency at 594-4536 or stop by 589 9th Street in Carlisle. Imming Insurance Agency, a proud supporter of Clinton County sports.
Working farms are busy all year long, so depend on Jansen Farm Equipment to keep your equipment running strong. With a parts store and service department, Jansen Farm Equipment has a team of professionals that you can count on. Jansen Farm Equipment carries AGCO, New Idea, Gleaner, White, and Massey Ferguson. Jansen Farm Equipment, 18222 State Route 127. Shop online at jansenfarm.com or call 594-2962. Preferred Flooring and Breeze provides free in-home estimates, design consultation, and competitive pricing for all types of flooring like hardwood, carpet, and laminate. Find quality flooring options for all designs and budgets at Preferred Flooring and Breeze. Stop by the showroom to see for yourself all the options. Just a couple doors down from the turf on Old Highway 50. Call to set up an appointment at 526-9393 or preferredflooring.com.
Max 96.7.
Welcome into the Dairy King broadcast booth here this afternoon. Dairy King with locations in Breeze and in Trenton. I am Greg Meyer here. We still got about 11 minutes yet before your hometown proud Carlyle IGA opening tip-off. We're going to have Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lineups coming up here pretty soon as well. Get ready here for this one. This is game number 3 on the Max Airwaves today on the docket. We got one more yet later on this evening. Okawville Lady Rockets are the number 10 team in Class 1A. They're taking on the Carlyle Lady Indians here this afternoon. Okawville enters with a 13-6 record on the year. They lost 5 in a row. The Lady Rockets are coached by Michelle Hossider. She has been coaching now for at least a few seasons or so. I think she's been there for at least 5 years, I want to think, is what it is. Lady Rockets' last game out was Thursday night, a game you already hear on Max as well. They upset bid. The Westland Lady Warriors defeated the Okawville Lady Rockets 58-54. Kaysion Tebby had 18 points and the team high 7 rebounds to lead the Lady Rockets. Catherine Lohman finished with 16 points before she fouled out of that game on Thursday evening. Lady Rockets entered this game scoring 43 points per game and giving up 31 points per game on the season. Audrey Jansen, 9 points per game. Catherine Lohman and Kimberly Schmidt both at 6 points per game. Then Kaysion Tebby's at 4.3 points per game. Megan Schleifer at 4 points per game. When I'm down there talking to head coach Michelle Hossider, she's got a lot of sick girls, a lot of injured girls as well. Madison Powell, I'm pretty sure that basically made her say that Madison Powell not going to play today. Madeline Tepe, not sure. She hasn't practiced all week. She's been hurt and sick a little bit, so not sure if she's going to be able to play. And they're still without Madison Hackstead. She did play a little bit in that game on Thursday night, but Madison definitely not 100% from what I've seen in my eyes. on Thursday night. And then Coach Hosnider just also told me that Megan Schleifer, one of their starters, number 41 in your program, she is going to be sick. As she's been sick, battling sickness all week. She's going to play as much as she can today and see what she can do, and hopefully gets a lot of minutes out of her. So Lady Rockets definitely undermanned here against the Lady Indians here today. Lady Indians 11-9 on the season coming into this game, 3-5 in the Kokia Conference. They lost 4 in a row entering this game here tonight. Head coach Darren Smith is in his 3rd year as head coach. He's compiled a 4-52 record over his first 2 seasons. Last game out was a 45-35 loss to Nashville Lady Hornets on Thursday night. Lady Indians were led in scoring by Brooklyn Smith's 19 points and 6 rebounds in that loss to Nashville. Lady Indians are scoring 42 points per game on the year, giving up about 46 points per game on the season. Brooklyn Smith at 14 points per game is the top scorer. She's also the top rebounder, 8 points per game. Molly DeCamper, 11 points per game, 6 rebounds per game, is second in points, second in rebounding. Callie Michaels at 7 points per game on the year. So it's really the Lady Indians, for them to take them as far as they want to go. It's all about how well their bigs play, and that's Smith and DeCamper. If Smith and DeCamper play well, the Lady Indians are going to win most of the games that they play. If they struggle, the Lady Indians are going to struggle. So those two are going to take them as far as they can in this tournament here. If they win this game, they'll take on the Central Lady Cougars. If they fall, they will take on Triad on Monday night. They'll play there at 8:30 or 5:30 on Monday with a win or a loss here this afternoon. So we're going to take another break here on the Spectrum Business pregame. When we come back, we're going to have your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lineups. You're also your hometown proud Carlyle IGA opening tip-off is coming up as well. You're listening to high school girls basketball and the Highland Girls Tournament on Max 96.7.
Nordyke Funeral Home is thinking about your future and offers secure, pre-planned funeral arrangements, relieving the emotional burden for those you love, allowing you to express your own wishes, and assures peace of mind with financial concerns when your family needs it the most. Nordyke Funeral Home has 5 locations in Albers, Aveston, Breeze, New Baden, and now Carlisle. Visit NordikeFuneralHome.com or call 588-3533. Striving to earn your family's confidence and trust, Nordyke Funeral Home with 5 locations.
Hello, my name is Michael Brave, Administrator of Clinton Manor Living Center in New Baden.
And my name is Cheryl Smith, Director of Nursing.
We are excited to announce that our newly remodeled nursing facility is now Medicare approved. We provide short and long-term nursing and therapy services.
Our goal is to provide a comfortable and pleasant experience for your loved one by giving you highly qualified professional services by our caring and committed team. Give us a call at 588-4924.
Isaac Auto Body in Carlisle offers quality service for a variety of vehicle-related mishaps. Since 1970, Isaac Auto Body has been there when you need them most. From accident scene recovery to 24/7 towing, give them a call at 594-2435. Isaac Auto Body's skilled collision repair team and auto body painters can make any car look as good as the day it left the dealer's lot. Isaac Auto Body is committed to providing fast, quality service on your vehicle. Find them online at isaacautobody.com.
Seaver Brothers has what you're looking for. Take a spin with Seaver Brothers and drive home in your new or pre-owned Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, or Dodge truck today. Let Seaver Brothers give you the car buying experience that no other dealership can offer. Seaver Brothers stands behind their products and also has an outstanding service department with qualified technicians to keep your vehicles running strong. Stop by Seaver Brothers, 811 Washington Street in Carlisle, or call 594-2624 for your next Seaver Brothers sales associate.
Get it printed with Print Crazy. Printing everything you could possibly ever need. Print Crazy for brochures, business cards, and flyers to vehicle wraps for cars, trucks, and boats, and more, a lot more. Print Crazy for shirts and apparel, invitations, signs, doors and floors, and more. So much more. See for yourself at printcrazy.com. That's C-R-A-Z-E-E. Printcrazy.com on Old Highway 50 in Breeze. Call 526-9260.
Even the best drivers have an occasional mishap, from fender benders to serious auto accidents. Beacon Insurance and your local agency, Benhoff Insurance in Breeze and Trenton, keep you protected with an auto insurance policy that covers a wide range of mishaps. And you'll save money too with multi-car and multi-policy discounts, as well as good student, hybrid auto, and mature driver savings opportunities. Find out more about an affordable auto policy from Beacon Insurance. Call Benhoff Insurance in Breeze and Trenton at 526-4888.
Max 96.7.
Welcome into the Dairy King broadcast booth here again this afternoon. I am Greg Meyer here at the Highland Girls Christmas I keep wanting to say Christmas tournament. I don't know why. It's not Christmas. It's midwinter tournament time now, Greg. Come on now, get it figured out. But here we go. We have about 4 minutes away yet from your hometown proud Carlyle IG opening tip-off here between the Okawville Lady Rockets and the Carlyle Lady Indians. We take a look here at the starting lineups in this game. We'll start with the home team on the scoreboard, the Okawville Lady Rockets. They're the number 10. They're number 10 ranked in Class 1A in the state. They're 13-6 on the year. They've lost 5 in a row entering this game here today. Lineup for Michelle Hossider will look like this. A 5'8" junior guard, number 10, is Catherine Lohman. A 5'10" senior guard, number 14, is Casey-Ann Tabby. A 6'2" junior center, number 42, is Kimberly Schmidt. A 5'8" sophomore guard, number 41, is Megan Schleifer. And a 6' senior forward, number 44, is Audrey Jansen. Head coach is Michelle Hossider. Assistant coaches are Courtney Linker and Paul Jansen. The Lady Rockets are number 10 in the state in Class 1A. They are 13-6 on the year, lost 5 in a row. Michelle Hossider's in her 5th year as head coach. The Lady Rockets to be the home team on the scoreboard, supporting their home white uniforms with the blue lettering and the orange trim around the letters and the numbers for the Lady Rockets. On the other side of the ledger here today, Carlyle Lady Indians will be the home team on the scoreboard in this one, or the road team on the scoreboard here in this one. They will be supporting their road purple uniforms with the black lettering and the gold trim around the letters and the numbers. Darren Smith's lineup will look like this. A 5'7" guard who's a senior. Number 12 is Kaylee Perez. A 5'9" junior forward, number 15, is Brooklyn Smith. A 5'8" senior forward, number 24, is Kylie Smith. A 5'11" sophomore forward, number 25, is Molly Decamper. And a 5'8" senior guard, number 32, is Callie Michael. The head coach of the Carlyle Lady Indians is Darren Smith. His assistant coach is Dale Pulver. And another assistant coach as well is Troy Hempen. Lady Indians will be the road team on the scoreboard in their road purple uniforms with the black lettering and the gold trim around the letters and the numbers. Lady Indians own 11-9 record on the season. They're 3-5 in the Cahokia Conference. They have lost 4 in a row entering this game here today. Head coach Darren Smith is in his 3rd year as head coach, and he has compiled a 4-52 record over his first 3 seasons as the girls' head coach at Carlisle High School. Those are your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lineups. We're got 13-6, Okawville 11-9, Carlisle coming up. On the other side of this break, your hometown proud Carlisle IG opening tip-off is coming up. You're listening to high school girls basketball and the Carlisle Lady Indians on Max 96.7.
Is the all-new Chevy Silverado the right truck for you? Hi, Colby Voss at K&J Chevrolet in Carlisle. The all-new Chevy Silverado has the comfort and conveniences you expect from a Chevy, plus the performance and handling you need. We have several new trucks to choose from, and if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Stop by K&J Chevrolet and drive a Silverado and see for yourself what a tremendous value we offer and what the hype is all about. K&J Chevrolet in Carlisle, just west of town on Old Route 50. Chevrolet, find new roads.
What? Is this real? Hey, yo, sir. Do you know what I'm about to pay for gasoline?
With the Fuel Rewards Network program, you won't believe how much less you can pay for your fill-up at participating Shell stations.
Look at that.
Just shop through FuelRewards.com and dine at participating restaurants to earn rewards. Then use your Fuel Rewards Network card at Shell and save. Want to pay less for fuel? Sign up free at FuelRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Limit 20 gallons per purchase per vehicle. For information on rewards expiration and other details, see FuelRewards.com.
Southern Bus and Mobility is your Brawnability dealer in Breeze. Brawnability features the broadest lineup of wheelchair-accessible vehicles with more brands, entry types, features, and price points than any other manufacturer in the industry. See for yourself at Southern Bus and Mobility why a new or certified pre-owned wheelchair-accessible Brawnability vehicle is the only way to go. Call 526-4131 or stop by just east of Breeze on Old Route 50. We're moments away from your hometown proud Carlisle IGA tip-off. This high school basketball broadcast on Max 96.7 is brought to you in part by Isaac Auto Body, Seaver Brothers Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Clinton Manor Living Center, Putker Construction, The Breeze and Trenton Dental Group, Nordyke Funeral Home, Prairie Farms Dairy, Tunya's Service Company, Fairman Garage Doors, Jansen Farm Equipment, Home Fashions, The Emeen Insurance Agency, Print Crazy, Silver Spoon Catering, and by Becker Jewelers, with locations in Breeze and Highland, and always online, beckerjewelers.com.
Oh, we're back here in the Dairy King broadcast booth again this afternoon. 8 minutes up on the big board here. They are reading the lineups officially now out here for everybody to hear. A good contingency of crowd here this afternoon between the Okawville Lady Rockets and the Carlyle Lady Indians here. It's going to be Lohman, Tebby, Schmidt, Schleifer, Jansen for Okawville. Perez is out there for the Lady Indians with Deke Camper, Smith, Michael, and I got to figure out now who the fifth one would be. I'm missing one. Michael is out there with Deke Camper, Smith, Kylie Smith, and Brooklyn Smith, and Perez. That's why I got confused. There's two Smiths on the floor for the Lady Indians. The Indians are going to move left to right here in the opening half of the play on your radio dial. 11-9 Lady Indians, 13-6 Lady Rockets on a number 10 ranking in the AP poll in Class 1A, coming off that tough loss Thursday night to the Westland Lady Warriors, 58-54. Michelle Hossauer going over her final things, and we're ready for basketball here. Your hometown proud Carlyle IG opening tip-off coming up. Game 3 on the slate of 4 today here on Max. Modern Day Taylorville later at 5:30. So it is Schmidt, number 42, jumping it up. Molly Decamper for the Lady Indians. Your hometown proud Carlyle IG opening tip-off, controlled by the Lady Indians and Brooklyn Smith. She got it across the timeline now with it at the point. Left side of the floor is Callie Michael. Michael now for Kylie Smith at the point. Now it's for Michael on the left wing. Underneath, Molly Decamper, left block shot was no good, and she was fouled, and Molly will go to the free throw line. Foul there, I believe, is going to be going 4-2. Kimberly Schmitter first. So Molly Decamper to the free throw line. Molly's 68% free throw shooter for the season. First of 2 on the way. No good on the first. Molly Decamper, toe on the line here. Second free throw attempt. Up and on the way for Molly. Good. There it's 1 of 2, and it's 1-0 Lady Indians on top. Henri Jansen inbounding now for Schleifer. She'll bring it up. Across the timeline. Schleifer. Left side now for Audrey Jansen. Schleifer right side. Or middle of the floor now, right wing for Casey Ontebu. It's a cutting Jansen on the right block. Shot forced up off the glass is good for 2 for Audrey Jansen. 2-1 Lady Rockets here with 7:20 to go. First quarter action. Kaylee Perez will bring it across the timeline. Perez. Crossover dribble. Leaves it for Kylie Smith on the left wing. Now back for Perez. And that one deflected out there by Catherine Lohman. Kylie Smith to inbound it on the sideline. And then she tried to get in for Perez. Again, deflected out that time by Casey Ontebi. 2-1, 7:10 to go here. Kylie Smith inbounding for Kaylee Perez. Perez guarded tightly by Lohman. He'll get it across the timeline, then bounces it to the right wing for Callie Michael. Michael now on the right wing with the ball. Looking inside, lob underneath, tough catch for Smith. Lady Indians turn it over for the first time. Casey Ontebi bouncing. Jansen, right side, off window, 2. 4-1 Lady Rockets here. First quarter action brought to you by Tin Pin Antique Mall, and Kaylee Perez will bring it up. Perez with it on the right side. Now hits Molly Decamper left side of the floor. Now right side of the floor for Brooklyn Smith. She'll dribble it right to the 10. Forces a shot up. Get a foul on the floor. Fouls on 44, Audrey Jansen, her first foul on the floor. Second team foul on the Lady Rockets. Actually, the third team foul on the Lady Rockets. Should only be the second team foul on the Lady Rockets. The inbound, Molly DeKemper, shot no good. Gets her own rebound. Second opportunity is up and through for Molly. 4-3 with 6:15 to play here, first quarter action. It's Schleifer now with it for the Lady Rockets. Now Audrey Jansen at the left wing. Now Schleifer at the point. Going to use a Schmidt screen on the right wing. Now lob inside for Schmidt. Ball deflected back into Schmidt's hand. Shot up off the window for 2 for Kimberly Schmidt. 6-3, Lady Rockets with 5:55 to go, first quarter action. Kaylee Perez for Callie Michael at the point. Michael now off a couple of screens. Now it's Kaylee Perez, top of the key. Back for Callie Michael on the right wing. Michael dribbling to the hole. Right-handed layup attempt, no good there. And the rebound cleared down by Audrey Jansen. A run, Tebby underneath. Schmidt, shot up, off glass. No good, but she was fouled. Kimberly Schmidt go to the free throw line. Fouls on 24, Kylie Smith, her first team foul of the opening half. Schmidt to the free throw line. First of 2 on the way, no good. Into the game for the Lady Rockets, number 12 is Abby Riekman. So Schmidt back at the line, 6-3 Lady Rockets with 5:32 to go, first quarter. Free throw on the way, good that time. Schmidt, 1 of 2, 7-3 on your Honest Water scoreboard. Lady Rockets lead the Carlyle Lady Indians with 5:30 to play in the first quarter. Kaylee Perez brings it across the timeline now, right side of the floor, bouncing for Smith, and that one was not touched, and the Lady Indians have turned it over now for the second time. Kaysion Tebby will bring it up for the Lady Rockets. Tebby now at the point. Right wing Audrey Jansen. Jansen now makes a move and kicks left wing for Kaysion Tebby. She'll dribble it to the hole. Left-handed layup is good for 2 for Kaysion Tebby. Brooklyn Smith will bring it up. Double team comes. He's swinging around to the right corner now from the Molly DeKemper. Now back on the right baseline for Callie Michael, and then hits a cutting DeKemper, and she was fouled, and Molly will go to the free throw line. Fouls on 14, Kaysion Tebby. That's her first third team foul on the Lady Rockets of the opening half, and Molly DeKemper back at the free throw line. 1 of 2 there this afternoon. Free throw on the way for Molly. Good there. 2 for 3 at the line. 9-4 with 4:42 to play here in the first period of play. Molly DeKemper back at the line. Second free throw attempt on the way. Good that time. Molly's at 3 of 4. 9-5 now. Lady Rockets still lead. Kaysion Tebby. Right wing for Abby Riekman. Lob for Schmidt. She's surrounded inside. It's a cutting Audrey Jansen. Ball knocked away and stolen away by Brooklyn Smith. First turnover for the Lady Rockets. Now Perez back the other way, 9-5. Lob to DeKemper. She ball fakes it. Gets to the right elbow, tries a shot on the way from the right elbow. No good, ball deflected around, and Brooklyn Smith comes up with the offensive rebound and another reset. Smith dribbling, driving to the hole. Left-handed layup, good for 2 for Brooklyn Smith. 9-7, 4:10 to play here in the first quarter. Kaysion Tebby at the point. Swinging around left wing to Riekman. That's Lohman. Now Tebby, right wing Jansen. Underneath Riekman on the baseline. It's Schmidt in the lane. Shot up off the glass. Too strong that time. Brooklyn Smith with another rebound. Brooklyn Smith. For Kylie Smith. Back for Brooklyn Smith, top of the key. Now right wing for Kaylee Perez. Now Brooklyn Smith. Now for Kylie Smith open. Left wing 3 on the way. That one good for 3 for Kylie Smith. And now the Lady Indians take a 10-9 lead, 3:30 to go, first quarter action. Kaysion Tebby for Riekman. Reverse pivots into the corner for Lohman. Now skips it out to Tebby at the foul line. Hits Audrey Jansen on the right side of the floor, and a 12-footer is knocked down for 2 by Audrey Jansen. 11-10, Lady Rockets with 3:10 to go here, first quarter. Perez. Across the timeline now. Left wing for Kylie Smith. Michael gets open 3 on the way straight on that one. Short, no good. Audrey Jansen with her second rebound. Casey Antebbe the other way, right into layup. Oh, she missed it. Rebound cleared down by Kaylee Perez. Now the Lady Indians back the other way. DeCamper traveled with it. A lot of contact, no call. So they call the walk. Third now turnover. Now 22 on for the first time for the Okawville Lady Rockets. That is Madison Hackstad. So now with it is Catherine Lohman. In the left corner, that's Riekman. Now Lohman. Riekman left wing skipping for Hackstad. Now Lohman will try a 3 from the point. That one's good for 3 for Catherine Lohman. Now it's back the other way, Callie Michael. Underneath, Molly DeCamper in the lane. Shot up off the window, no good. Smith with the rebound. Her second shot attempt, no good that time either. It was partially blocked. Run out the other way. Lohman hits Casey Antebbe 3, and that one's good for 3 for Casey Antebbe. It's now 17-10 with 1:55 to go here in the first quarter. Lady Rockets now lead. Callie Michael. It's DeCamper cutting down the lane. Right-handed layup for 2 for Molly DeCamper. 17-12, 1:35 to go here in the first quarter. Casey Antebbe. Lohman. Riekman in the corner. Now back for Lohman. Open again. 3 on the way. Same spot. Not the same result. Abby Riekman with the offensive rebound and puts it in for 2. Back the other way, Michael hits Molly DeCamper. 19-12, 1:13 to go. Brooklyn Smith with a shot in the lane. She traveled first with it. They call the walk. They were going to call a foul. They didn't. There's 33, Danny Lange on for the first time. With it right now was Hackstad, left wing now for Lohman. Lohman now bouncing back for Madison Hackstad with 1 minute to play. Shot in the lane for 2 is good. At the foul line for Casey Antebbe. 21-12, Lady Rockets, 50 seconds to play first quarter. Michael brings it back across the timeline now. Michael off a couple of screens at the left wing. Now Molly DeCamper tries a 3 straight on that one. No good there. And a whistle on a reach-in foul on Brooklyn Smith. Brooklyn's first foul, second team foul on the Lady Rockets, or on the Lady Indians. I'm sorry, check that. As 5, Kayla Gooderslow on, along with 21, Megan Holtman. .32 seconds to go. Lowen's got it now, brings it across the timeline, bouncing right wing for Abby Riekman. Audrey Jansen now. Left wing for Casey Antebbe's had the hot hand in the first quarter, and that one missed badly, saved by Riekman, but it was too hot to handle, and the ball turned over. (21-12), Lady Rockets, 18 seconds left to go here. Smith with 10, working against Jansen, kicks it out. That's a deep 2 on the way for Kayla Gooderslow. That one left short, no good, and the ball's going to carry him out of bounds with 3.8 seconds left to go. Tabby gets it in for Hackstad. Hackstad pushing it ahead. Pass was thrown away by Gooderslow, and that's how the first quarter is going to end. You're scoring your Honest Water scoreboard. The Okawville Lady Rockets 21, the Carlyle Lady Indians 12. You're listening to high school girls basketball in the Highland Girls Tournament on Max 96.7.
Companies are hiring again. That's good news. Bad news, you don't have the skills they're looking for. Kaskaskia College can fix that. KC's welding technology program can set you up with the skills industries are looking for. More good news, classes are available at KC's Trenton Center or Crisp Technology Center. Call Sean Morris at 545-3406. The demand is there, the pay is there. Where are you? Kaskaskia College, your future starts here.
When you put money in our bank, you started a chain reaction. We made an auto loan. A local car dealer sold a car. A car salesman got a commission. His wife bought groceries. The checker at the supermarket got a paycheck. You made that happen. Thanks. The First National Bank in Carlyle. A better way to bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at 1nbcarlyle.com.
You're on Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here this afternoon. Dairy King locations, Breeze and Trenton. I'm Greg Meyer from Highland High School. First quarter action. Now we're going to get ready for the second quarter here to be Okawville Lady Rocket basketball here. 21-12 is your score on your Honest Water scoreboard. Lady Rockets lead. It's Casey Ontebbe, Catherine Lohman, Kimberly Schmidt, Megan Schleifer, and Audrey Jansen. To begin the second quarter, Lady Indians counter with Kaylee Perez, Brooklyn Smith, Kylie Smith, Callie Michael, Molly DeCamper, and Schleifer driving to the hole. It's fouled there by 32. Michael, that's her first. Third team foul on the Lady Indians of the opening half. Both teams each with 3 team fouls apiece. Now with that one. Casey Ontebbe to inbound it. It's in for Schleifer now. Schleifer dribbling to the hole, kicks it to the right corner for Lohman. Now Tebbe, foul line, deuce on the way. Good. For Casey Ontebbe, who's got now 9 points. 23-12, 7:40 to play here first half. Callie Michael, left wing for Kylie Smith. Now it's for Callie Michael, skipping right wing for Kaylee Perez. Perez now dribbling and driving it on the baseline, trying to bounce it out to the wing for Smith. That would be Kylie, but it was kicked out by Tebbe. And to Jeremy Chago on the baseline there, taking photographs for the paper. Smith underneath for Molly DeCamper. Left-handed layup, no. Rebound brought in by Schmidt. Molly just 2 for 8 from the field to start. Tebbe going to the hole. Quickly kicks it out. Corner 3 on the way for Lohman. No. Kylie Smith with the rebound and a whistle, and I think we're going to reach in foul on the far side. I was on 41, Megan Schleifer. That's her first. Audrey Jansen will come out as Madison Hackstad back on. Still supporting that big brace on her left knee. Had that tear in her ACL, I believe, at the beginning of the season. Tore that knee up a little bit. She's going to play her college basketball at Edwardsville, I do believe. Second quarter action here brought to you by Becker Jewelers. She's going to have the surgery in March. That's what they were talking about. I talked to the guys at WNSV before the game. Kaylee Perez on the right wing. Molly DeCamper at the point. Now Brooklyn Smith, left side of the floor. That's Kylie Michael in the left corner. Now Michael dribbling and driving it. Backs it out now. Guarded by Schleifer. Now Brooklyn Smith. Smith guarded by Casey Ontebbe. Now right wing with it is Perez. Bounce past Smith. Faces up. Had it knocked out of her hands, but then she regained it. Shot attempt there by Smith. No good. Schleifer clears the rebound for the Lady Rockets. Hackstad stops and goes on the baseline. Forces a shot up. Was no good. And a foul on the floor out of bounds. Fouls on 32, Callie Michael. That's her second. Now the 14th foul on the Lady Indians of the opening half. 6:23 to go in the first half. Tebbe inbounds Lohman. That's a foul line jumper on the way out of the out-of-bounds play. No good there. Kylie Smith with another rebound. Now Perez being hounded by Lohman. She gets it across the timeline. Bouncing it into the left corner. Callie Michael tries a 3. That one no good there. And Casey Ontebbe has got another rebound. Tebbe ahead for Schleifer. Back for Tebbe. Dumped down for Schmidt. Kick out right wing 3 on the way for Schleifer. That one no good. And Brooklyn Smith with the rebound. And over the back is going to be Madison Hackstad. Hackstad's first personal. 15 foul on the Lady Rockets. Here comes Abby Reekman on now for Schleifer. Perez brings it across. 5:50 to go first half. 23-12 Lady Rockets. Michael kicks it out. Left wing for Perez. She ball faked. Thought about 3. Didn't take it. Now bounces it back inside for Callie Michael. Nice up and under move. Shot up. No good. Smith with the rebound, then forces it up, and she was fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. So Smith at the line. Kimberly Schmidt picks up her second foul. Now the 16th foul on the Lady Rockets of the opening half. Smith, first free throw on the way. Too strong, no good that time. Audrey Jansen on for Schmidt. 33, Danielle Lange back on now for the Lady Indians as well. Free throw on the way for Smith, and she misses both of them, and Audrey Jansen has got her third rebound. Casey on Tabby for Hackstad, left wing, 3 on the way for Hackstad, no good that time, and the rebound cleared down by Perez. Callie Michael, right wing, 23-12, 5:20 to go here. Molly DeCamper on the right wing. And trying to get it inside, Tebby kicks it. DeCamper will take it out of bounds. Surveying, now bouncing it in for Brooklyn Smith. Ball deflected out. Last touch out by Smith. And the Lady Indians now with 5 turnovers here in the first half. 5:14 to play in the first half. 23-12. Lady Rockets lead it. Ekstad will bring it across. Off a couple of screens. Now hits Riekman top of the key. Now for Casey on Tabby on the left wing. It's a cutting. Hackstad down the lane. Left-handed layup is no good, but Hackstad will go to the free throw line. That was on 33, Danielle Lange, her first. 15 foul on the Lady Indians of the opening half of play. 4:56 to play here, and Hackstad at the line for 2 free throws. First one on the way for Hackstad. No good. Too strong. Kayla Gooderslow on for Lange. The second Madison Hackstad free throw here on the way. Good there. (24-12) Lady Rockets with 4:50 to go. Lady Indians have not scored a point here in the second quarter to this point. DeCamper right wing now for Brooklyn Smith. Molly DeCamper now for Gooderslow in the left corner for Perez. Now Gooderslow left wing, Molly DeCamper top of the key. Now Gooderslow on the left wing, lob. Michael triple team, back out Gooderslow in the left corner for Perez. Bounce pass underneath. Michael's got good position. Her shot attempt that time was no good and a foul on Riekman. So Callie Michael at the free throw line. Both teams here on a scoring drought a little bit. Only 3 points forward by the Lady Rockets in this quarter. As Michael hits the first free throw, Lady Indians get their first points. 41, Megan Schleifer back on now for Madison Hackstad, who will sit. Second free throw by Michael, no good, rimmed out, and the rebound was corralled there by Schleifer. Tebby hits Jansen on the right baseline. Her stripped and stolen away by Brooklyn Smith. Then Brooklyn's pass was too far ahead for Gooderslow, and the Lady Indians give it right back. 24-13 on your Honest Water scoreboard. 4:15 to play here in the first half. We'll have Spectrum Business halftime coming up. They get it in for Jansen. Now back for Casey on Tebby. Tebby now. The point. Right wing. That's Lohman. Jansen for Tebby, left wing. Tebby for Audrey Jansen, top of the key. Jansen driving down the lane. Ball was stripped away, but Schleifer came up with it. Now kicks out Lohman, right wing. Driving the right baseline. Leaves it for Tebby underneath. Left-handed layup. Good, 2 for Casey on Tebby. (26-13), 3:38 to go, first half. Underneath, Molly DeCamper, jump hook off window, 2, good. 26-15, 3:30 to go, first half. Casey on Tebby. Right wing, ball fake, Jansen. Driving, and a foul, and that's going to be the 15th foul on the Lady Indians. Actually, check out 16th foul on the Lady Indians. They call that one on Brooklyn Smith. She's got 2 fouls. Baseline throw in for Cassie on Tebby. Lob. Jansen. Pass. foul on the floor on Audrey Jansen. Her second. And it'll be 1-1 now. The 18th foul. Smith will be the shooter. Madison Hackstad's going to come in for Audrey Jansen. Perez brings it up. Now it's Gooderslow, now Perez. Now they're horning it. I think it should be free throws here. I think it should be a time. Now I have official time. It should be 1-1 here. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Officials know it's the 18th foul. It should be 1-1 for Brooklyn Smith, who was the one in there on the foul. Now the officials will come together and have a conference, have a discussion. Only official I recognize out of the three, Stan Brandmeier and his crew out there having the discussion. Long talk at the desk. 3:09 to go. Play is stopped. I'm thinking it should have been 1-1 on the foul. It should have been 1-1 on the foul. They didn't. There was confusion at the desk. Now they're informing both coaches of what's going on. Now the desk getting their information that they want. So now Brooklyn Smith will be the free throw shooter. Smith will be at the line. Now Stan Brandmeier and coming together with one of his officials out there. I've never seen this in my short broadcasting career. 18 foul should have been 1-1. The only reason why it wouldn't be 1-1 would be a player control foul. And so it should be 1-1 regardless, as long as it's not player control. So Smith at the line now for 1-1. Free throw on the way, on the front end, no good. Rebound, battle for loose. And I think, Loman was on the end line. It'll stay with the Carlyle Lady Indians. Perez to inbound now. 3:06 to go. 26-15. Lady Rockets lead. Perez. Bouncing it in. Stolen away by Schleifer. 7 Lady Indian turnovers. Now Madison Hackstad. Dribbles it down to the right corner. Driving it. Leaving it. Reekman. 6-footer. No. Tabby with the rebound and had it knocked out of her hands and deflected out. It'll go over to the Lady Indians. .252 to go, 26-15, Perez. Left wing. Picks up her dribble, now hits Gooderslow on the baseline. Lob to Decamper, who then bounced it for Brooklyn Smith, cutting down the lane, right in the lane, blocked out of the air by Hackstad. Now running the other way, Casey on Tebby going to the hole, and she traveled. 4 turnovers now for the Lady Rockets. 2:27 to go in the first half. 26-15 is your score on your Honest Water scoreboard, Okawville. And we have a whistle and a timeout on the floor to Okawville. 26-15 Lady Rockets lead. Listen to high school girls basketball, Max 96.7.
Reekman Brothers Farm Equipment has locations in Okawville, Centralia, and Breeze. Reekman Brothers sells the finest John Deere tractors, plus lawn and garden equipment and accessories. Reekman Brothers has been a part of the farming industry for over 83 years. Call Reekman Brothers for farm machinery and farmland auction services. 243-6186. Reekman Brothers, your John Deere dealer.
You found Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here this afternoon. 2:27 up on the big board. And on your Honest Water scoreboard, your score is the Okawville Lady Rockets 26, the Carlyle Lady Indians 15. And Gooderslow inbound to Callie Michael. She'll bring it up. Michael working against Hackstad. Now right corner, Molly Decamper. Now Molly drove up to the right wing off the Michael screen, trying to turn the corner, kicks to the left corner. That's a 3 on the way for Perez. That one no good. And Hackstad clears the rebound. Madison Hackstad now left wing with it. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. 26-15 Lady Rockets. Lohman. Riekman. Top of the key. Casey on Tabby now right wing, now into the right corner. Lohman tries a 3. That one no good that time. And multiple people on the floor. Riekman will have a push on the rebounding action on the Lady Indians. Fouls on 32, Callie Michael, and that's her third. Kylie Smith's going to come in and get her because Michael with 3 fouls. She'll probably sit for the rest of the half. Abby Riekman to the line. Riekman has not attempted a free throw here today. She does have 2 points, and she hits the first of 2. 27-15. The second Riekman free throw on the way is good that time as well. 28-15 with 1:43 to play here in the first half. Perez brings it across. Off the Molly Decamper screen, trying to turn the corner. Perez bouncing back up top for Smith. Lob for Molly Decamper, sold away by Madison Hackstad. Now 8 turnovers. Hackstad's got a full head of steam going the other way. He slows down now, picks it up, kicks it out for Casey on Tebby. And Tebby is impeded and a reach-in foul on Brooklyn Smith, and that's on her. That's her third. It is on Smith. She does have 3. Here comes Danny Lange real quick off the bench. So Smith will be done for the half. This will be an important minute 19 stretch now for the Lady Indians without Smith and without Michael on the floor. Casey on Tebby at the line. First up front into the 1-and-1. No good. Rebound tipped and deflected around. Ends up in the hands of Molly Decamper. Perez, or actually check that Gooterslow right wing and off the Decamper screen at the point, bouncing for Kylie Smith. Ball was deflected, stolen away by Hackstad. Hackstad stops, goes on the other way, right into layup, too strong. Tebby with a rebound, then throws it out for Schleifer. Now kicks it out. Hackstad, corner 3 on the way. That one short, no good that time, and Kylie Smith with the rebound. Lady Indians, 44 seconds trailing by 15 or by 13. 28-15 is the score, and then Perez's pass for Gooterslow, too hot to handle. Lady Indians now turn it over for the 10th time here. As number 20 on for the Lady Rockets, Aaron Clausing, and Megan Holtman returning for the Lady Indians. Casey on Tabby brings it across. Left wing, that's Clausing with 30 seconds. Riekman, right wing Tabby with 27 seconds. Now Schleifer, Clausing, 20 seconds. Clausing now picks up her dribble. Now Riekman with 15 seconds. Now 14, now 13 at the point with Riekman with 12. Hand off Tabby with 10. Now 9, now 8, now 7. Off the Riekman screen with 6. Now 5, Schleifer with 4, left wing 3 on the way. That one short, no good. Rebound, Lohman shot up at the horn is no good. And after 1/2 of play, the score on your Honest Water scoreboard is the Okawville Lady Rockets 28, the Carlyle Lady Indians 15. You're listening to high school girls basketball. We're going to have we'll have the Spectra Business halftime coming up. You're listening to high school girls basketball here on Max 96.7.
Reverman Chiropractic in Breeze would like to say thank you to our patients, staff, and local healthcare professionals for their continued support and cooperation as we celebrate 10 years in business. At Reverman Chiropractic, our focus is to work with you, the patient, and your other healthcare providers to deliver the best and most effective care possible. Please take advantage of our evening and weekend hours and call 526-4700 to schedule an appointment with Dr. Craig Reverman or Dr. Travis Isaac.
If you have joint or muscle pain, there is a solution. Let Dr. Schatz and the team of doctors at MedPlus alleviate your pain with safe, effective treatment. Their staff consists of a multi-specialty group of physicians, all working together to help you achieve lasting relief. Find out how natural medicines like Seraphin and Halogen make pain go away and keep it away. That's MedPlus in Carlisle's Northtown Plaza. Call today for a free consultation. 594-3671.
Good times are waiting at Brett's Wildlife Lodge and Winery, just north of Carlyle on Route 127. There's no better place to see live music than the Brett's Outdoor Stage, hosting bands every weekend. The kitchen at Brett's opens at 3 on Monday and Tuesday. They open for lunch at 11 Wednesday through Friday, and they have breakfast Saturday and Sunday starting at 8, with dinner available daily. Brett's Wildlife Lodge and Winery is a great spot for a meeting, a party, a get-together, or just to grab a bite to eat. Call 594-8830 or go to wildlifelodgeandwinery.com.
Which hospital continues to rank among the best in patient satisfaction, care, and safety? We don't want to brag, so check it out for yourself. Compare the scores of HSHS St. Joseph's Hospital Breeze. And while you're online, visit our website at stjoebreeze.com to stay up on all the screenings and events we offer to benefit our community. Or like us on Facebook. Working to continue our legacy of caring, we are HSHS St. Joseph's Hospital Breeze.
When wearing contacts, you shouldn't even be able to feel them. If they're uncomfortable or feeling dry, come see us at Lebanon Optometric Center or Breeze Family Vision Center. We'll find the right contacts for you, whether it's multifocal, astigmatism, daily disposables, or hybrid lenses. Don't suffer through contacts that are just fine. We have all the major brands to choose from, and with locations in Breeze and Lebanon, if you damage or tear your contacts, we can replace them right away. Start seeing clearer today with a little help from Breeze Family Vision Center or Lebanon Optometric Center.
For a truly affordable and all-inclusive senior living experience unlike any other, come to Legacy Place in Breeze, offering exceptional and professional care. Legacy Place delivers kindness and compassion to residents with independent, assisted living, or memory care services. Legacy Place offers luxurious and comfortable home-like living with fireplaces, activity areas, cafes, salons, and much more. Call 526-9600 for a free tour at Legacy Place.
You've got Max 96.7.
Welcome into the Spectrum Business halftime here for you. In this one, 28-15 is our score on your Honest Water scoreboard. Okawville leading Carlyle. Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth as well. Okawville led 21-12 after one quarter, 28-15 here at the half. We take a look at the first half stats in this game. Okawville 9 of 17 from two-point field goal range. Is good for 53%. 2 of 10 from 3 for 20%, 11 of 27 overall from the field for 41%, 4 of 7 from the free throw line for 57% with 15 rebounds, 4 turnovers for the Lady Rockets at the half. Carlyle Lady Indians are 4 of 17 from two-point field goal range. It's good for 24%. They're 1 of 5 from 3 for 20%, 5 of 22 overall from the field for 23%, 4 of 9 at the free throw line for 44% with 12 rebounds and 10 turnovers for the Lady Indians at the half. Box score breakdown for you in this one. Lady Rockets are led at the half by Casey-Ann Tabby's 11 points. She is 5 of 7 from the field, 1 of 2 from behind the arc for 11 points. She also has team high 4 rebounds. Audrey Jansen with 6 points, and 4 points for Abby Reekman, 3 points apiece for Catherine Lohman and Kimberly Schmidt. 1 point at the half for Madison Hackstad for the Okawville Lady Rockets. On the other side, the ledger here, the Carlyle Lady Indians are led in scoring by Molly Decamper. Molly is 3 of 9 from the field, 3 of 4 at the free throw line for her 9 points. Kylie Smith has got 3 points at the half, 2 points for Brooklyn Smith, 1 point for Callie Michael. Brooklyn Smith has a team high 5 rebounds here at the half as well for the Carlyle Lady Indians here in this one. Scores from our other games here earlier today. We got those for you as well. Take a look at them real quick. Your first game of the day was Westland Bethalto Civic Memorial. CM won that game 62-16. Nashville over Salem 40-37. So CM will play Nashville Monday night at 7 o'clock. Westland will play Salem at 4 o'clock on Monday. And then Central defeated Triad 47-15. Lady Cougars will play at 8:30 Monday night. Triad will play at 5:30 against the winner and loser of this game here between Okawville and Carlyle. You're scoring your Honest Water scoreboard at the half. It's the Okawville Lady Rockets 28, the Carlyle Lady Indians 15. You're listening to high school girls basketball in the Highland Girls Tournament on Max 96.7.
Are you one of those people who makes New Year's resolutions? I used to make them, but it just made me feel so doggone bad when I didn't keep them. Hi, this is A.G. Becker, and I've come up with an alternative. Instead of making resolutions like, I'm going to lose 20 pounds, or I'm going to work out every day for 30 minutes, or I'm going to ask the boss for a raise, Make some fun resolutions that are easier to keep, like I'm going to do something fun every weekend, or I'm going to treat myself to dessert once a day, or I'm going to hang out more with my friends. And here's one more resolution that's easy to keep. Resolve to treat yourself and the people you love to the beautiful jewelry of Becker's. Nothing will perk your day up like putting on a brand new piece of jewelry or giving someone a great gift from Becker Jewelers. And here's my resolution, and I promise to keep it. You'll always get great quality, a great value, and service second to none. Have a great 2018.
Plans for the 2017 growing season have begun, and in today's farm economy, production planning is an important step in managing financial risk. At Farm Credit Illinois, we know that risk management is more than understanding break-even production costs or yield and revenue expectations. It's providing the best risk management services to members through both prosperous and challenging times. I'm Kayla Knietman, Vice President of Risk Management at Farm Credit Illinois in Highland, serving Bond, Madison, Clinton, and Washington counties. As a member-driven financial cooperative, Farm Credit's staff has the expertise and industry knowledge farmers have come to rely on when choosing a crop insurance product. Our understanding of farming goes beyond products. It's forecasting and evaluating potential financial risk and recommending solutions to avoid or minimize negative effects on your farming business. Farm Credit Illinois is dedicated to helping farm families succeed today and tomorrow.
Want easy online banking and bill paying with an ATM and debit card that allows you to set personal spending limits? Then Tempo Bank's the place for you. Tempo Bank makes it easy for today's consumers to spend more time with your families and less time balancing your accounts and paying bills. Tempo Bank has 2 locations to better serve you. Call 526-7256 in Breeze or 224-9228 in Trenton. They'll be glad to help you. Tempo Bank is your answer to easy, hassle-free banking.
Investing your hard work and hard-earned money into farming involves a lot of risk. That's why Illinois farmers have counted on Country Financial for federal crop insurance, crop hail, and farm insurance for over 80 years. You get great coverage at a price you can afford, and best of all, you get the same great service you've come to expect from Country. Call me, Keith Wilkin, at 526-1179 or Teresa Richards at 526-1100 today. As a business owner, you know that every year brings new challenges and opportunities. The success of your business demands expertise and focus, and Country Financial can help you keep your focus by helping ensure that you have the right insurance protection in place to meet your goals. Teresa Richards and Keith Wilkin, your Country Financial reps in Breeze, can help you create a customized insurance plan that has coverages designed just for your business. Come see us today at our new location at 617 North Main Street in Breeze.
This broadcast is a presentation of Wcxo Sports. Wcxo Sports is brought to you by the Benhoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Reverman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlyle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, St. Joseph Hospital Breeze, Med Plus Physical Medicine and Brett's Wildlife Lodge, Legacy Place, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman and Hardy's locations in Breeze and Carlyle, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial Representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and Area CC Food Marts. WCXO Sports since 1999, the sports voice of the Carlyle Indians, the Central Cougars, the Mater Dei Knights, and the Westland Warriors.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here this afternoon. Dairy King locations, Breeze and Trenton. 8 minutes up on the big board, getting ready here for third quarter action. Your score on your Honest Water scoreboard, the Okawville Lady Rockets 28, the Carlyle Lady Indians 15. It's Molly Decamper, Kaylee Perez, Kylie Smith, Callie Michael, and Brooklyn Smith to begin the second half. Catherine Lohman, Casey Ontebbe, Kimberly Schmidt, Megan Schleifer, and Audrey Jansen for the Lady Rockets. Lady Indians have the basketball. Perez has got it on the left wing right now. Skip it all the way over to the right wing for Kylie Smith. Needs help. Bouncing right wing for Callie Michael. Drives right baseline, forces a shot up, no good, gets her own rebound. Second opportunity, good there for Callie Michael. 28-17, 30 seconds into the third period of play. Bounce pass there, stolen away by Brooklyn Smith. She's going to go all the way in, right-handed layup, good for two. So a little 4-0 spurt here by the Lady Indians right out of the break. And third quarter action here brought to you by V&H Recreation, 28-19 with 7:10 to go here in the third. Kayshawn Tebby with it right now. Schleifer screen. Tebby trying to turn the corner. Cut off there now for Schleifer. Off the Jansen screen. Schleifer stops and pops. Left elbow deuce on the way. Tip for a rebound. Jansen comes up with it. Layup good for two. For Audrey Jansen. 30-19, so that puts it into that spurt for the Lady Indians with 6:45 to go in the third. Perez now across at the left side of the floor with it for Kylie Smith in the left corner. Now Perez. Bouncing inside, Decamper bounces it out for Smith. She's all about three, didn't take it. Then her bounce pass inside, deflected, stolen away. Trying to get it into Decamper. 11 turnovers now. Lohman with a push. Kayshawn Tebby. Schleifer now. Bounce pass inside. It's stolen away. Now it's just a quagmire. Molly Decamper going the other way, coast to coast. Floater in the lane. Too good. Book it for Molly Decamper. And it's now 30-21 with 6:10 to go in the third quarter. Kayshawn Tebby. Tabby at the point. Pass inside to Schmidt. Stolen away. Held ball. Arrow gives it to Okawville. And on for the first time, we'll see her. Number 4, Madeline Tepe. So she's been battling an injury. She comes in. Passing inside to Schmidt. Rejected out of the air by Decamper. She's got the ball going the other way. Molly picks up at the left lane now, bouncing into the corner for Michael. Underneath for Brooklyn Smith. Runner in the lane. No. And Audrey Jansen with the rebound for the Lady Rockets, her 5th. Now with it is Madeline Tepe. Driving the right baseline. Leaving it for Audrey Jansen on the right, left baseline. Shot attempt no good there. Perez with her 3rd rebound. Now Perez stops, leaves it underneath for Molly Decamper, and a travel on Perez, her 12th turnover of the game for the Lady Indians. And here comes Madison Hackstad as well back on for Schmidt. Five, Kayla Gooderslow on for Kylie Smith. Kayshawn Tebby to inbound it. Bounces it in for Tepe. She'll bring it across. Started by Perez. Tepe now. Left wing for Kayshawn Tebby. Underneath, Hackstad, triple team kick out. Left wing, 3 on the way for Kayshawn Tebby. No good. Rebound for Madeline Tepe. Up off glass for 2. Now it's 32-21 with 5 minutes to go here in the third. Kaylee Perez picks up her dribble. Left wing. Bounce pass stolen away by Tepe. Lady Indians now with 13 turnovers. Now Audrey Jansen for Madison Hackstad on the left wing. Hackstad off the Tepe screen. Out top for Tepe now. Back for Hackstad at the point. It's a cutting Lohman. Left-handed layup was blocked out of the air by Molly Decamper, but the ball will stay with Okawville. 32-21, 4:40 to play here in the third quarter. Baseline throw for Kayshawn Tebby. Skips it out top for Tepe. Now Lohman. That's a right elbow jumper. That one was a little short. No good. Ball last deflected out. It'll stay last touch off of Kayshawn Tebby. Michael to inbound. Gets it in now for Kayla Gooderslow. 4:34 to go, third quarter, 32-21, Lady Rockets. Gooderslow. Off the Smith screen, trying to turn the corner. Her shot blocked out of the air there by Madison Hackstad. Hackstad, though, now left wing with it. Now Kayshawn Tebby, now right wing for Tepe. Tepe now. It's Jansen in the corner. Now back out for Kayshawn Tebby. Then it's a cutting Tepe down the lane. Her shot is off the glass. Is good for 2 for Tepe plus a foul. I was on 5, Kayla Gooderslow. That's her first team foul of either team of the second half. Hackstad will sit as Schmidt comes back on for her. So the free throw for the +1 for Tepe on the way is good. Gooterslow bring it up 35-21. Lady Rockets, 4 minutes to play here in the third. Gooterslow. Or sorry, check that. Perez driving it. And a reach-in foul on the Lohman. That's Lohman's first team foul on the Lady Rockets of the second half. Callie Michael inbound on the far side. Gets it in. Molly DeCamper baseline deuce on the way. No good. Tip for the rebound. Last deflected out by Audrey Jansen. 35-21, 3:56 to go. They inbound it for DeCamper. Now left wing for Gooselow. Right wing now for Perez. Underneath for DeCamper. Ball deflected into the right corner. Last deflected out by Callie Michael, they're going to say. So the Lady Indians give it up. 14th turnover of the game. Tepe will bring it up. Working against Gooterslow. Hands off left wing for Lohman. Lohman trying to turn the corner and trying to bounce it to Audrey Jansen. Now she picks it up on the right wing and then hits Tepe now at the foul line. Tepe drives and kicks. Casey on Tepe. Left baseline jumper is good for 2 for Casey on Tepe. 37-21 Lady Rockets. 3:20 to go third quarter. Perez. Dribbling over to the left wing. Picks up her dribble. Now back for Callie Michael. Underneath for Brooklyn Smith and a reach through over the back on Audrey Jansen. She's got her third foul. Megan Schleifer back on now for Audrey Jansen. Gooterslow on the catch. Trying to throw it inside to DeCamper. Got another foul on the Lady Rockets. I was on 42. Kimberly Schmidt. That's her third. 13th foul on the Lady Rockets here in the second half. Michael inbounds from Molly DeCamper, left elbow. Bounce pass inside was deflected, stolen away. Tepe's got the loose ball. 15 now Lady Indian turnovers. 37-21 with 3 minutes to play in the third. And Gooterslow with her second foul on the hand check. Casey on Tepe will inbound it just in front of half court. Tepe bounces in the left corner of Lohman. Lohman now dribble on the weave and bounces it right wing for Tepe. Tepe's going to use the Schmidt screen. And back out top for Schleifer. Schleifer now leaves it for Lohman on the left wing. Lohman drives in and whistles another reach in on Gooterslow, another hand check. That's her third foul. 13th foul on the Lady Indians as Kylie Smith comes on for Gooterslow. Baseline throw for Casey on Tepe. Tepe bounces it in for Tepe. For Schleifer now left wing, driving right to the 10. Layup was blocked out of the air by DeCamper. They'll stay with the Lady Rockets. Casey on Tepe will baseline trigger another throw. Gets it in. Corner. Schleifer, good. 2. 39-21 with 2:25 to go here in the third quarter. And a whistle and a timeout taken by Darren Smith on the floor with 2:23 to go in the third quarter. You're scoring your Honest Water scoreboard. The Okawville Lady Rockets 39, the Carlyle Lady Indians 21. You listen to high school girls basketball, Max 96.7.
Stuck in a state of falling behind? Struggling to keep up with your kids, your finances, your insurance, your life? Then let me, State Farm agent Steve Klosterman, help you simplify and get to a better state. Because with the Klosterman Agency handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time to handle everything else. More money, too, because adding State Farm policies can earn you discounts and actually help you get ahead. Call or email me, State Farm agent Steve Klosterman, and get to a better state with State Farm.
It's Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here this afternoon. With 2:23 to go here in the third quarter, your score on your Honest Water scoreboard is the Okawville Lady Rockets 39, the Carlyle Lady Indians 21. And it'll be Lady Indian basketball after the timeout taken by Darren Smith here with 2:23 to play. DeCamper will inbound it just in front of half court. for Perez. Perez now is a 2-3 zone right wing for Kylie Smith. Now Perez. Back for Kylie Smith on the right wing. Kylie Smith bounces back to the right wing now for Perez. Now it's Callie Michael open. 3 on the way from the point. That one too strong that time, and Casey Ontebe's got her 5th rebound. Casey Ontebe moves it over to the left wing now for Lohman. Lohman now on the left wing over to Tepe. Tepe stops and pops from the right elbow. Shot no good. Molly DeCamper with her 4th rebound. Molly DeCamper dribbles into the right corner, and the ball deflected down by Catherine Lohman. .136 to go here, 39-21. Lady Rockets lead here. Kylie Smith on the deep corner throw in. Try to get it in. Does finally get tipped into the hands of Brooklyn Smith. And a whistle on a held ball. And the arrow gives it to with the Lady Indians. So it'll be a baseline throw in again for Kylie Smith. Throws it out top to Molly DeCamper at the left point. Into the corner for Perez. Bounce pass inside to Brooklyn Smith. Ball stolen away. 16 Lady Indian turnovers now for the game. Tepe brings it across. Right wing now for Schleifer. Bounce pass underneath for Schmidt. Triple teamed in there. Now back out for Schleifer. Tepe gets open. 3 on the way. That one no good. And then Schmidt had it blocked out of the air from behind. And it'll go over to the Lady Indians. Actually, I was going to say last touchdown by Schmidt. Kayla Gooderslow, Megan Holtman back on for the Lady Indians. 39-21 with 1 minute to play here in the third. It's Perez now at the point. Off the Kylie Smith screen. Picks up her dribble. Now bouncing it into the left corner for Holtman. Now back to the left wing for Perez. Now right wing for Gooderslow. Then lobs it underneath for Molly DeCamper. Back out for Gooderslow. It's a right wing deuce on the way. Too strong that time. Perez saves it, but into the hands of Madeline Tepe. Now Casey Ontebe on the right wing will just hold it. 27 seconds. Now it's Lohman with 24. Now Tepe with 20. Left wing now for Tepe. Lohman now for Casey Ontebe with 10 seconds, now 9. Off the Schmidt screen with 7. Tepe initiates contact. Shot forced up, no good. Schmidt then got the offensive rebound, and she went up and she was fouled. And Schmidt will go to the free throw line. Fouls on Molly DeCamper, her first. 14 foul on the Lady Indians of the second half with 4 seconds left to go. Schmidt at the free throw line. She's 1 for 2 there today already. Abby Reekman on now for Madeline Tepe for Okawville. 4 seconds to play, 39-21, Lady Rockets. The second free throw on the way is good there for Kimberly Schmidt. Now it's Gooderslow with 2. Bounce ahead, Smith at the horn. No good from 3. And after 3 quarters of play, it's the Okawville Lady Rockets 40, the Carlyle Lady Indians 21. You're listening to the Highland Girls Tournament, the Carlyle Lady Indians on Max 96.7.
Get unhungry for only $5 at your Breeze and Carlyle Hardee's. Dig into the $5 All-Star Meal with 4 different meals to choose from, like the Charbroiled Double Cheeseburger and Onion Rings with natural cut fries, a fresh baked chocolate chip cookie, and a 20-ounce drink. Pick a $5 All-Star Meal today from your Breeze and Carlyle Hardee's, plus the entire Red Burrito menu. Get unhungry at your Breeze and Carlyle Hardee's.
Building relationships and buildings in the safest, most efficient, and budget-conscious way has been Putker Construction's mission for over 36 years. Located in Breeze, they have been providing construction management, design, build, and general contracting services on projects throughout Southern Illinois and the Midwest. They are a second-generation, family-owned, and veteran-owned business with a goal to exceed their clients' expectations in every way. For more information, call 526-7213 or go to PutkerConstruction.com.
It's Max 96.7.
Back here in the Dairy King broadcast booth here this afternoon, Dairy King locations, Breeze and Trenton. I am Greg Meyer. Okawville Lady Rockets lead the Carlyle Lady Indians on your Honest Water scoreboard 40-21. It's Casey on Tebby to inbound it for Audrey Jansen. Lady Rockets will have the basketball. Now Tebby gets the ball back. Tebby, Abby Riekman, Lohman, Schmidt, and Jansen for the Lady Rockets. Tebby on the right wing. Now back for Lohman, top of the key. Gooderslow, Decamper, Perez, Megan Holtman, and Kylie Smith for the Lady Indians begin the fourth quarter. Right wing with it, Tabby underneath for Schmidt. And a whistle on a held ball, and the arrow gives it over to the Lady Indians. And here comes a couple of subs. We're going to have Callie Michael and Brooklyn Smith both back on for the Lady Indians after a short rest. Michael will bring it up for the Lady Indians. Left wing for Kylie Smith. Bounce pass into Decamper, deflected out. Stays with the Lady Indians on the far end of the floor. Kylie Smith to inbound it. In the far corner. Lobs it for Brooklyn Smith on the left wing. Ball deflected out of her hands by Lohman, and be stay with the Lady Indians as it went on the end line. They'll throw it in. Lobs it in for Perez on the right wing. Steps back. Now looks for help. Bounce it in the right corner for Molly Decamper. And whistle on a blocking foul on Schmidt. That's her fourth. Here comes Madison Hackstad back on. Baseline throw in for Kylie Smith now. Surveying over the defense. Got to get it in. Got to get it in. She finally does launch it out to the right wing now to Kylie Michael. Michael picks up her dribble at the top of the key. Now it's Molly Decamper at the left point. Left corner for Perez. Lob underneath. Brooklyn Smith makes a power move in the lane. Shot up attempt. No good. Rebound. Cleared down by Casey on Tebby. Now it's Riekman, now Tebby, now Jansen left wing for Madison Hackstad. Now it's Casey on Tebby, now Riekman. Now Hackstad with it at the point. Jansen driving the left wing, or left baseline, kick out. Deep two on the way for Abby Riekman, no good. Rebound, Molly Decamper. Running all the way to the other end was Decamper, whistle on a foul on the floor. That was on 10, Catherine Lohman. That's her second personal, 15 foul on the Lady Rockets. Get it into Decamper on the right block. Back for Smith now on the right baseline. Bounce pass inside. Decamper was deflected around and pinball off about four bodies. And it looks like it'll stay with the Lady Indians. And they'll give it over to the Lady Rockets. So now Abby Riekman's got it. Bouncing for Tebby left wing into the corner for Hackstad. Now back for Tebby in the left corner. Now Riekman. With 6 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter, brought to you by John Drill Studios, as Tebby's got it now, middle of the floor. Now Riekman, left wing for Madison Hackstad, way downtown, three on the way. That one no good for Hackstad. Rebound cleared down by Molly Decamper. Decamper now at the point. 40-21. Lady Rockets here in the fourth quarter. Perez bouncing for Michael in the right corner. She will try a 3, and she will knock down a 3, will Callie Michael. 40-24 with 5:30 to go. Ahead, Hackstad driving it, and a foul on Kylie Smith. Fouls on Smith. Her second, as Madeline Tappy back on for Riekman. Tappy to inbound it. Gets it in for Tappy now. On the right block with 5:27 to go. Now back for Tappy on the right wing. Tappy dribbling it, kicking it for Jansen on the left baseline. Ball faking, driving it, and a whistle and a foul against the Lady Indians. And Jansen will go to the free throw line. Fouls on 25. Molly Decamper, her second. 16 foul. 16 foul Indians here in the second half. So Audrey Jansen at the free throw line. Has not attempted a free throw today and leaves the first one short. The second Audrey Jansen free throw is good at that time. 41-24 with 5:17 to go here in the fourth quarter. Perez will bring it up and across the timeline here. She'll use the Smith screen to turn the corner, bouncing it for Callie Michael. She's going to drive the baseline, and a shot forced up, no good. And she was fouled underneath. I was on 14, Casey on Tebby. Her second foul, 16 foul. Both teams now, next foul put them in the bonus. And it'll be free throws the rest of the way. First free throw on the way, good for Callie Michael. Callie 2 of 3 at the line, 41-25 with 5:07 to go here in the fourth. Lady Rockets lead. Michael second free throw, too strong that time, and Jansen has got her 6th rebound. Tepe now. Bounces back for Hackstad on the right wing. Now Tepe. Right wing Hackstad. Driving it to the cup. Shot was blocked out of the air by Molly Decamper. And the rebound cleared down to Kylie Smith, who then throws a pass inside to Brooklyn Smith. Ball deflected, stolen away. Now 18 turnovers for the Lady Indians. Tepe now with 4:34 to go. Tabby. Audrey Jansen, and Brooklyn Smith's going to be called for a reach-in foul, her 4th. 4:23 to go, 41-25. 4th foul on Brooklyn Smith, 17 foul now on the Lady Indians. So Jansen at the line for a couple of free throws where she's 1 for 2 now at the line tonight. First of 2 on the way, good there for Audrey. 42-25, Lady Rockets, 4:23 to play here in the fourth quarter. Spectrum Business post game be coming up. Get you stats of this one. Free throw on the way for Audrey Jansen is good that time as well. Perez will bring it across. With it at the left wing. 43-25 now. Callie Michael. Lob, Molly Decamper. Layup, off window, no good. Rebound, Jansen. Her 7th. Tepe now. Back for Tepe. 4 minutes to play here in the fourth. 43-25. Tepe driving to the hole. Left-handed layup too strong that time. Kylie Smith's got her 5th rebound. Perez brings it across, guarded tightly by Lohman. Callie Michael left open, right wing 3 on the way. That one short, no good that time, and Madison Ekstad with a rebound. She will bring it across the timeline here with 3:30 to go, 43-25. That's Lohman. Now Tepe, right wing Jansen, driving it all the way around the baseline. Now it's for Tepe. Now it's for Cassine Tepe. Now driving it to the hole is Madison Hackstad, and she was fouled, and Hackstad will go to the free throw line. I was on 25, Molly Decamper, her 3rd, and Hackstad will go back to the line. Hackstad's 0 for 7. She's playing more minutes today than she did on Thursday. She's at the line. First free throw on the way for Hackstad is good. Hackstad's got 2 points. She's 2 for 3 at the line. Second free throw on the way. Good there. For Madison Hackstad. 45-25 with 3:15 to play here in the fourth quarter. Lady Rockets leading by 20. Smith in the left corner. Skipping it up top for Molly DeCamper. DeCamper now right wing, bouncing it for Callie Michael. Now Brooklyn Smith with a ball fake and driving it. Floater in the lane. Good for 2 for Brooklyn Smith. Casey on Tabby. Ahead for Lohman. Now Tabby. Now Tabby now. Lohman. 2:35 to go. Hackstad now top of the key. Left wing now over. They move it to Tepe. Tepe now. Bouncing for Hackstad at the right elbow. Now she's at the point with it. Now it's Tepe. Off the Hackstad screen. Tepe driving. Bouncing it back for Madison Hackstad. Now it's out top for Jansen. Left wing for Lohman. They swing it around to Casey on Tepe. Tepe. Try to hit a cutting Hackstad, and the Lady Rockets turn it over for the 8th time. Going the other way, left-handed layup for Smith was no good. Rebound battle won by Madeline Tepe. Casey on Tabby now with 1:50 to go, 45-27, Lady Rockets. Tabby right wing, Jansen. Now it's for Tepe on the right wing with 1:40 to go. Under tightly there by Smith. Lohman dribbling, leaving it for Jansen right wing. Now Tepe now. And a whistle and a reach-in foul on Brooklyn Smith, and that's her 5th. Smith's going to foul the game here with 6 points. Danielle Langeon, along with 20, Erica Cox for the first time for the Lady Indians. Got Megan Holtman out there. Kayla Gooderslow. Free throw for the 1-and-1 is up and good for Madeline Tepe. Along with Michaela Fouch, number 31. Free throw on the way for Tepe, no good. Rebound cleared down by the Lady Indians, who then turn it over. We're going to have a whistle. And a timeout taken on the floor by Michelle Hossider. You're scoring your honest water scoreboard with 1:20 to go. Actually, we're going to leave it here because they're just going to sub some girls out. Reekman. So we got Reekman out there along with 20, Aaron Clausing. 24 for the Lady Rockets. Don't have her on our program sheet. Got a mystery player. Number 30 is Delaney Tonsing. And 34 is Grace Foster. Reekman lob pass underneath. Right-handed layup is good for 2 for Delaney Tonsing. On the other end, Gooderslow for Michaela Fouch. 48-27. Now Gooderslow on the left wing. Underneath pass. Cox couldn't hold on to it. It'll stay, though. Last deflected out by a Lady Rocket. Inbound pass for Fouch. Throws it out to Erica Cox. She goes and couldn't corral it in the backcourt. Lady Indians now with 20 turnovers. So now they'll inbound it. Grace Foster will. Throws it into the backcourt for Abby Reekman. Brings it across with 40 seconds, 48-27. Lady Rockets. Reekman. It's a cutting. Our mystery player, number 24. Ball deflected out, last touched out by the Lady Rockets. 9 turnovers now. We're going to have the Spectrum Business post game coming up. Final stats in this one. Mater Dei Lady Knights in action tonight against Taylorville. Danielle Lange will go to the free throw line. here in this one, 48-27 with 22 seconds left to play. Fouls on Delaney Tunzing. That's her first. And at the line is Danielle Lange. First of 2 on the way, no good. So 48-27, Okawville Lady Rockets, Central Lady Cougars. Looks like Monday night, 8:30. Free throw by Lange. Second one is good. Gets into the box score. Bringing it across with it and a whistle and a double dribble there on Aaron Clausing. 10 now Lady Rocket turnovers. 14 seconds left to play here. 48-28. Lady Rockets in this one. Gooterslow going right to the hole, and a foul is called. And Gooterslow will go to the free throw line now with 8.9 to go. (48-24) with 9 seconds to play. Fouls on Grace Foster, her first. Gooterslow at the line, 1-1. Free throw, she left it short. Rebound, Aaron Clausing. And then Gooterslow comes up with a steal with 3, with 2, with 1. Do the whole layup is good for 2 for Kayla Gooterslow. And your final score on your honest water score with the Okawville Lady Rockets, 48. The Carlyle Lady Indians, 30. We're going to have the Spectrum Business postgame coming up. You're listening to high school girls basketball, the Highland Girls Tournament on Max 96.7.
The Spectrum Business postgame is coming up. This high school basketball broadcast on Max 96.7 was brought to you in part by Isaac Auto Body, Seaver Brothers Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Clinton Manor Living Center, Putker Construction, The Breeze and Trenton Dental Group, Nordyke Funeral Home, Prairie Farms Dairy, Tunya's Service Company, Fairman Garage Doors, Jansen Farm Equipment, Home Fashions, The Emeen Insurance Agency, Print Crazy, Silver Spoon Catering, and by Becker Jewelers, with locations in Breeze and Highland, and always online, BeckerJewelers.com. Garages are great, and then something eventually goes wrong with your garage door. Don't just call anyone when you have a garage door problem. Call Fairman Garage Doors, providing trusted quality service for over 20 years. Locally owned and operated, Fairman Garage Doors can handle residential and commercial, and no job is too big or too small. Call 526-8548 for Fairman Garage Doors, an authorized Clopay dealer.
What is one of the first things people notice about you? You guessed it, it's your teeth. Let Dr. Trong, Dr. Erickson, or Dr. Hilsman at Breeze or Trenton Dental Group give you a smile you can be proud of. Since 1995, Breeze and Trenton Dental Group has served the community with a family-friendly setting. Breeze and Trenton Dental Group is also your Invisalign provider. They offer cosmetic treatments to improve your smile, as well as tooth implants. Schedule your appointment today in Breeze at 526-4233 or Trenton at 224-7129.
Hello, I'm Wes Ronan, head chef and owner of Silver Spoon Catering. I've been working in the food industry for over 15 years, fine-tuning my craft as a professional chef and caterer. I would like to invite you to visit our new storefront location on Old Highway 50 in Breeze. We prepare daily specials using only the freshest ingredients possible. Find out what we're serving this week by calling us at 791-7847 or check us out at Silver Spoon, Illinois on Facebook.
Prairie Farms Dairy helps build strong bodies and strong minds. Prairie Farms Dairy offers the finest dairy products like skim milk, slice and string cheese, sour cream, cottage cheese, flavored yogurts, light ice cream, and more. Take charge of your body and get your daily source of vitamins and minerals from the products you've come to love from Prairie Farms Dairy. You can always count on Prairie Farms Dairy, always fresh, always the best.
You love your home, but over time, you can get a little tired of it. It really doesn't take much, however, to freshen your home's look, especially when you get help from Home Fashions in Carlyle. Update floors with brand names like Shaw, Mohawk, Mannington, and Armstrong. Home Fashions also offers cabinets, countertops, Hunter Douglas window treatments, furniture, and more. Check out more at homefashions-inc.com, turning your space into elegance and grace. Home Fashions in Carlyle.
Start saving on your heating bills today with a 7 Series or 5 Series water furnace from Tunya Service Company. The 7 Series water furnace is the world's most efficient geothermal system. In addition to big savings on your heating costs, the 7 Series and the 5 Series water furnace carries a 10-year parts and labor warranty. For a free estimate and the world's most experienced geothermal team, call Tunya Service Company in Damiansville today, 248-5130.
It's Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here. Dairy King with locations in Breeze and Trenton. Welcome you into the Spectrum Business post game here. We take a look at the final stats in this one. Okawville led Carlyle 21-12 after one quarter, 28-15 at the half, 40-21 after three quarters, and then 48-30 is your final here. Okawville over Carlyle. Stats-wise for the Lady Rockets, they're 15 of 38 from two-point field goal range, good for 39%. They're 2 of 13 from three for 15%. 17 of 51 overall from the field for 33%. 12 of 18 at the free throw line for 67% with 29 rebounds, 10 turnovers for Okawville. On the other side of the ledger, the Carlyle Lady Indians were 9 of 32 from two-point field goal range. It's good for 28%. 2 of 9 from three for 22%. 11 of 41 overall from the field for 27% with 40. And then went 6 of 14 at the foul line for 43% with 21 rebounds and 20 turnovers for the Lady Indians. Box score breakdown here in this one. The Lady Rockets were led by Kaysion Tebby with 13 points. Tebby finished a total of 6 of 11 from the field, 1 of 4 from behind the three-point line for 13 points. Audrey Jansen had 11 points and a team-high 7 rebounds. 6 points for Madeline Tepe off the bench. 4 points apiece for Abby Riekman and Kimberly Schmidt. 3 points apiece for Madison Hackstad and Catherine Lohman. And then 2 points for Delaney Toensig and Megan Schleifer to round out the scoring for the Okawville Lady Rockets. The Carlyle Lady Indians were led in scoring by Molly Decamper. She had 11 points for the game. Molly finished 4 of 12 from the field, 3 of 4 at the free throw line for 11 points. She also had a team-high 6 rebounds as well. 7 points for Callie Michael, 6 points for Brooklyn Smith, 3 points for Kylie Smith, 2 points for Kayla Guterslow, and 1 point for Danielle Lange to round out the scoring for the Carlyle Lady Indians here in this one. So the Okawville Lady Rockets will move to 14-6. The Carlyle Lady Indians will move to 11-10. Scores from other games as well today. We have Westland fell to Civic Memorial earlier today, 62-16. Nashville over Salem, 40-37. Central defeated Triad 47-15, and Okawville over Carlyle in the last game, 48-30. So the top half of the bracket is slated out. Monday it'll be at 4 o'clock, Westland and Salem, followed by Triad and Carlyle at 5:30. Civic Memorial Nashville at 7 o'clock, and then Central and Okawville at 8:30 to round out the top half of the bracket on Monday. So there you go. We got one more game on the docket tonight at 5:30. Modern Day Taylorville will be our next game up on the ledger here on Max. So that's going to do things for us here for a little while from the Highland Girls Tournament. We're going to step aside. So thanks to my boys back at Wcxo Studios, Chris Streetman and Ben Koopman. I am Greg Myers saying so long from Highland High School.
This broadcast of high school basketball on Max 96.7 and at WCXO967.com was a presentation of WCXO Sports. WCXO Sports was brought to you by the Benoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Reverman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlisle, Riekman Brothers John Deere, Southern OBGYN Associates, St. Joseph Hospital Breeze, Med Plus Physical Medicine and Brett's Wildlife Lodge, Legacy Place, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman and Hardy's locations in Breeze and Carlisle, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial Representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and Area CC Food Marts. For Greg Meyer and the rest of our WCXO sports team, thanks for joining us for this broadcast of high school basketball on Max 96.7. Your sports teams, your community, your radio station. This broadcast was a presentation of WCXO Sports.